Oh no.
I
All
just went to
right.
back check. I'm like, is it supposed to be that
Oh
way? And I
no.
checked the profile and I was like, ooh, that's unfortunate.
I
Yeah.
didn't even notice
I
that.
didn't
It's
either.
funny.
All right. So yeah.
All right. Yeah, so things to look at later. All right. So, after our little break that we've had of a few weeks, we're going to get back to y'all's little adventure here, going into the setting full of all these giants, all of them. There's so many giants, and you're fighting all of them at once, apparently.
All the giants.
So, let's do a quick recap of last session, and then we'll go ahead and get back into the fight. So, last session, you found yourself moving through the setting proper, trying to get a little bit more information, try to figure out what's going on, treading a bit lightly after taking care of some of the sleeping guards when you initially came in. You continued on, moving through a few kind of bunk chambers. In one of them, you actually found appeared to be a magical sword that Berwin took into his possession. This large great sword, not really being a preferred weapon, but by anyone but Berwin. But he figured he could make good use of that, even though it did seem to talk to him, which unsettled a few of you in the party. You continued on, finding a few other things here, another disturbing sight by a box full of ears and such. But continued onward, moving up. You found a kitchen, a bunch of stuff in there, a preparation area beyond the kitchen with a bunch of appeared to be stolen foodstuffs. As you saw, most of the barrels and such in this chamber were not the size that giants would normally have, but more so the ones that you've come to expect in humanoid civilizations. With that, you continue investigating this entire time, always hearing towards the center of the setting this grand celebration, raucous laughter and drinking seemed to be happening on the other side of a few walls. But it never seemed to cease, and you kept tiptoeing around this room just in case the voices turned out to be just a ton of things inside there. You made your way to the north, kind of wrapping around the setting itself, finding yourself in a room with a bunch of giants in it. One of them, a large hill giant, standing in the middle that you heard from beyond the door, kind of boasting about being able to tame a bunch of wolves and such. You promptly went through and killed them, even though one of them tried to run away in an attempt to alert others. Didn't make it very far. As you left this chamber, you saw that it was connected to a large courtyard that was to the open air out towards the back of the steading, at the opposite end of where you entered. Inside of it, you saw a bunch of dire wolves. Just a huge pack of them that were obviously these giants' pets or um, weapons, essentially, they would use for tracking and such. Berwin, being in tune with nature as he's just so known for, decided to see if he could befriend these wolves. Initially, they looked at him a bit confused, but kind of passed him off as nothing else, just a passing sight. Up until one of you grabbed a whip that you found inside the chamber with the other giants that you had just slain. As this whip was brought and put into the courtyard, you saw all of the dire wolves were absolutely terrified of this whip. Just the mere sight of it caused them to lower their heads and put their tails between their legs and whimper and move away from it. Berwin, in his infinite insight, decided to break the whip, essentially taking their symbol of oppression and such, what they've been used to tame and incite fear in them, and rip it to shreds. It took him a couple of minutes to do so, as it was a huge, giant-sized whip, but he was able to do so, and afterwards you saw that all the wolves seemed to look at him in a bit of admiration as they did so. With that, with Berwin seeming to have a pack following him now, you started to rush through the remaining areas of this steading, heading straight towards where you heard all of this celebration. All around you now, all you could hear were the howls and growls of direwolves as they moved, following Berwin as he sprinted down. After taking out a couple of an ogre and another smaller hill giant that seemed to be sent to figure out what was all the howling, what that was all about, you then saw that the double doors off to your west, leading to where you heard all the celebration coming from before, them were burst open, and you saw an absolute shit ton of giants beyond that door. instead of running or retreating to try to get a more tactical advantage, you decided to charge straight in. And a large battle has started, and you've taken out quite a few of these giants. Unfortunately, a lot of your wolf friends have died in the process as well, and a couple of the members of the party are definitely hurting at this point, with Markinor being kind of to the forward now in the group, into the room itself, and the rest of you kind of hanging back a bit. But at this point, that is where we're going to go ahead and start this session. You are in the middle of combat going on. There are a bunch of giants still remaining. Some of, during the process of the battle, you've noticed a few of them have kind of scattered off and started headed in various directions within this place. Though exactly where they're heading, you're not too sure. But we're going to go ahead and get combat started as I put other music on.
I was going to say, yeah, I don't hear any music from the bot. There we go.
All right, so starting from the top of the turn order. Uh-huh.
Bring it on!
Well, so I'm just going through and messing with a bunch of stuff.
Thank you, Joe, for the host. Very much appreciated. And welcome.
My turn order box doesn't have a next button. Well, that's unfortunate. My turn order's broken.
Close the window and reopen it. All the turn orders will stay.
Okay, good. Yeah, that fixed it.
Yeah.
Aeon, I do not remember what you were attuned to.
I don't know.
It's been a minute.
There we go.
Probably be summer at this point. Just rage fills every essence of my being.
Makes sense, especially after what you found in this place so far.
Right.
All right, this one's gonna take off running as well. This one continue its running.
I don't see us in the turn order.
Do what now?
I don't see us in the turn order.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, you're right. Because I switched your tokens out.
That would explain it.
Well, I know that two of y'all were in the 20s. Markinor was like a 1.
I'll scroll up. I'm just going back in the view chat entry.
Yeah, because y'all should have gone.
We'll see who goes. We'll see who finds it first. It's got to load the chat entry.
Let's see. This battle's more than what the regular chat box has.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't think about that whenever I switched tokens out. You'll do notice that your new shiny tokens are on the map, though, so that's cool.
Yeah, we're shiny.
Got that basic ass red border. Now you got something, a little design and stuff on there. One could say that you have ascended to new tokenhood. All right.
Yeah, I figured you would find it first because you can just jump to anywhere during the combat, pretty much. And I just found it. Yeah. Oh, I forgot Aeon and Kalen both rolled the same thing.
Yeah, so I was muted while I was searching.
All right, that should
those
be
are
right
dire
now.
wolves,
Okay, so
the
I'll
blue
just
and
skip
black
those guys
tokens.
when we get to their
We
turn.
recruited an
That
army
was
of
already
dire
moved.
wolves
It was just
to help
people
us.
running away, so it wasn't anything affecting combat. So, as we resume combat now, Aelion, you are now free to move about.
So I just see the marker on this guy for the hunter's mark.
Yes, who is dead now.
Okay. Guess I'll step up to here. I'll use my bonus action to mark this big guy next to Markinor. And since I can't go any further, I will shoot him in the face with some arrows. Ooh, some
Alright.
fancy arrows.
Fancy heroes, you're plus 13 to attack. 21 and 15 will both hit. Oh, for a good 25, 28, plus 6, we 34.
This is fine.
This is fine. 34 damage. Is that right? Sounds right.
Yeah.
20,
That's
Hey.
30. Yeah, 34.
So Aelion rushing forward, moving up from kind of his back perch where he's just been sniping, doing his best to be Legolas from the back end there. Moves forward, climbing over, very light on his feet, climbing over this dead ogre. Sees these swirling, fey angelic creatures swirling around Markinor, who's taking some hits. He looks pretty beat up. In the middle of all these guys, you quickly start attacking one of the ones closest to him. Driving 2 arrows deep into this guy's chest. He moans in pain, spurting up a large glob of blood that runs down his chin and onto his belly. He looks pretty hurt now, but he is still standing. Kaylin?
All right. Seeing Aelion move forward, I'm going to move back into the hallway. And I am going to use my action to regain a spell slot with Rod of the Packkeeper.
All right.
That's it.
All right. So, Kaylin taking preparatory measure after setting up some massive spells so far. Stays in the back, surveying the surveying the situation. She holds out this rod that has these very odd-looking swirls and arcane glyphs running down all the way down. It kind of etched into the wood construction of it. All of the runes begin to glow a bit, and you see them flowing down straight to where her hand is, and then you see her hand and arm begin to glow as she absorbs the power back into herself to regain a spell slot. That guy's gone. That guy's gone. That guy's gone. Berwyn, the giant wolf.
Yes. All right. I'm gonna run past and run right up to here, right next to Markinor, and take a couple swipes at the hill giant with Waith.
The druid is currently a dire wolf as well.
And
so with a
23
metal weapon.
Will hit.
Yeah, it's fine.
26.
Just drive the end of your greatsword right into this guy's chest. You hear a groan, and he topples backwards and lands heavily with a great boom onto the
That was
ground.
a lot of damage.
Ziff gets another one.
Max damage.
Almost max. 2 off. And then the rest of the movement, I'm going to run up here and take a swipe at this other hill giant.
Okay.
Manage.
Also
23
hits.
again.
Mm-hmm.
I am
19 damage.
the one that has the red circle
All right.
around him.
Anything else?
Right
Nope, that's it.
here.
All right.
In the dead center.
Jumping and leaping over the body of the one you just slain, you leap through the air, and as you do so, you just turn your head so the greatsword, clutched in your jaws, slices across the belly and chest of this guy. Once again, looks pretty hurt, but he is still standing.
I'm currently playing this is a cleric paladin. I play a lot of clerics.
This
Probably my
one
favorite class.
looks straight at Berwyn after being attacked, and oh god, I covered up my character sheets. Let's fix that. There we go. He is going to turn towards Berwyn and bring his great club around twice.
He's one of my
27
first
and
ones.
24.
I mean, yes.
Can't
All right.
help you.
So that'll be 38 points of damage.
Ouch.
Can't help you. You're too far away.
Too far away. All right, this
That-
great club
that
comes around. You see him reaching up with one hand, his left hand covering over his chest where this great sword wound is now lying on it, and brings this great club around twice, just smacking across the chest, and then brings it down right on your head with the second swing. You're like stumbling around. That did not feel good. And unfortunately, this one is going to step forward and do the
Oh,
same.
come on.
Bring his great club around twice at you, Berwin.
Roll low.
16, 13.
I'm going to parry the first one, so it also misses.
The aura is Spirit Guardians,
Oh yeah, because you should have
which
higher.
they do not
Why
like.
is your
They
AC
hate
only
Spirit
13 on
Guardians
that
a
sheet?
lot.
It's 16?
Let's fix
But
that real
it's
quick.
doing a crap load of damage, which is what allowed
9,
me to push in
16.
to the room.
Roll 20, please. There we go.
Yeah, it's gonna
There it
be
goes.
it's gonna be
All right,
awesome.
so you're gonna parry, use your reaction. All right,
So I'm
so
about to push
as it
forward
brings the
again.
great club around the first time, you see this other one stomping forward towards you, already just starting to regain your senses. You quickly thrash out with your great sword, and you catch the club as it swings down towards your head and parry it aside. It lands on the
One
ground
of
with a
my
heavy
favorites.
thud next to your feet. He tries to bring it back up underneath you, trying to catch you with it again, but you lightly step aside of it and are not hit by the second one.
That was close.
All right, sword doggos. How many sword doggos? Is just one? No, we have 3.
3. There's
Three
2
sword
right
doggos?
beside me. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
there are.
All right, so top one is going to make a bite attack at the guy next to it with advantage. 24 is going to hit for 12.
Yeah.
And the bottom 2 are going to turn towards this ogre and both attack it. Both
Take it out.
advantage.
Take it
24
out.
will hit, and a 20 will hit for a total of
Not enough to
16
take it out.
points. They dogpile quite literally on top of this
Yes,
guy.
it is enough to take it out. Yes.
Taking him out of the fight. This guy to the north is not going to be knocked prone. He's dead. Markinor.
I survived, you bastards. I need both of these individuals to please give me a wisdom save.
Hey.
All right, so they both take 15.
Yep. And for my primary action, I'm going to use 24 points of lay on hands on myself. And then bonus action, what am I gonna do?
Oops.
Bonus action. I think... Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do anything else. I'm just gonna do that.
Okay.
Because I can't really... Oh! Yeah, I can. For bonus action, I'm going to use a potion of greater healing. And then that'll be my turn.
All right.
So, plus 24. And then potion of greater healing is 44 plus 4.
Yes.
I heard that as 44.
44
18.
plus 4, so
44.
48 healing.
It's a 48.
Yeah,
That's a
little
lot of
silly.
healing out of a tiny bottle.
Mhm.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Nope, I'm good.
All right. So as you move forward, starting to get sight of back behind these, if I remember correctly. Let me double check the room description. Do. Yeah, in the center of this chamber, you see this large kind of bonfire covering, a good about 20 square feet or so. Still burning back behind these guys. They've been kind of skirting around it and such. Just kind of set into the floor here. But you are able to move forward. Your angelic guardian slamming into both these hill giants. You see them both kind of buffeting against it, obviously taking damage from it and not feeling great. Then you grab another healing potion very quickly and down it. Target bullseyes. Okay, these guys are going to
Yeah, very nice healing
rush
roll there.
forward. They've got 40 feet of movement.
Yes.
50. Actually, they're going to help out up there.
I figured that was
This
better
guy is,
than...
at least.
I have
So
a...
he's going to move forward. He's going to attack
Mass...
this one to the north.
I have a mass cure wounds, but I don't want to burn it
With
yet
advantage.
because
Going to hit him.
just me and
14.
Berwyn have taken damage, and because
Where else do I
Berwyn...
got bullseyes? I got 2 there. They're going to attack this hill giant as well. Misses. That one hits though for 10 more.
Because Berwyn is in his wolf form, he can drop out, and he has plenty of health on his actual character. And if he doesn't, then I can react accordingly and then throw a heal on him. I just didn't want to burn that spell without needing to.
As he does so, leaping over the dead form of this giant and attacks the one next to him. Ooh, and hits it, and you see this direwolf come flying over your shoulder, Markinor, in the din of battle, just passing through your angelic guardians, since you have given them safe passage through them, and tackles this hill giant to the ground.
Yeah.
Incoming fur missile.
Mm-hmm. All right, this guy is kind of getting surrounded. He is going to turn towards the weakest looking direwolf and swing his great club. 15 is going to hit, and you hear a just
dead.
crying of a dying direwolf.
Rip Castle Wolves. Y'all were good.
That's the end of the Castle Wolves, it looks like.
Yep.
Bye, Castle Wolf. All right, Castle Wolves are gone.
It was a good squad.
It was a good squad. This guy is dead. This guy is not. He's going to turn towards the direwolf next to him, who is now all alone, bringing his great club around, is going to hit it for 14 points of damage. Once Roll20 loads, it does not like all of this going on right now. All right, this guy's going to do this. Okay.
Run away, run away.
This guy's going to run away.
Start seeing initiative rolls mid-combat.
This guy's going to turn towards the direwolf that just got hit, bringing a great club around, or great club. Yeah, this is an ogre. I know what I'm doing, I promise. 14 hits for another 12. You all hear that loud kind of whining sound as he is struck again. Still alive, but does not feel good. This guy's going to attempt to retaliate, attacking the weakest one to his southeast first with a great club. That's going to critically miss.
Whoa!
That's okay.
Yeah, he just misses. It's going to try again, though.
It's fine.
It's going to miss again. Just cannot get this wolf that's dancing back and forth. One of the other wolves jumps up, trying to feinting to draw his attention. Just cannot get anything going for him. Let's see.
Come on, step into my circle. Step into my circle. I dare you. I dare you. Come on.
This guy who was stepping back away from Markinor when he initially moved in the room reaches down. You see him reaching once again into this bag where he has rocks in it. You see the bag kind of fluttering a bit as he pulls out this rock into his hand. It seems like that was the last rock in that bag, though, since it looks pretty empty at his waist. But he is going to toss this rock at Markinor.
Okay.
25 to hit.
Unfortunately, I'm also wearing my Cloak of Displacement. So 13 it forces disadvantage on attacks against me. Until I'm hit.
The forgotten magic item!
The forgotten magic item that I didn't use at all in the entire last session.
Alright, it's not limited melee attacks, so yeah, 13 will miss. Alright, so the two of you kind of sitting there. Yeah, because you didn't take turn or damage last time, right?
Correct.
This cloak that you were able to pick up, projecting out a second kind of misty illusion of you. This guy seems to be confused. He hurls the rock. You see it just passing straight through it and impacting the ground next to you, not hitting yourself.
Yes.
This guy is going to move here.
21 AC and the ability to force a disadvantage is awesome.
Oof.
All right.
Ouch.
And we're back to the top of the turn order with Aelion.
A 0 on initiative. That's rough.
That's giants for you.
Ugh.
They're not the quickest.
Mentally or physically.
Yep.
All right. Leon, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna step into the room. See this guy with the flapping bag next to him, throwing that rock. I just saw the rock. I didn't see him till now, but being the ranged king in this room, I will hunter's mark him and shoot him with a couple arrows.
All right. Those will both hit. 20, 20, 40 points of damage. All right. That is disgusting.
Being the ranged king.
A plus 13. He has a plus 13 to hit.
40 points of damage. Okay. All right. 2 more arrows zipping through the air, almost
Disgusting.
imperceptible to the naked eye because they're flying with so much force and so quickly, impacting into this guy. He grunts as he stumbles back a step, not ready for those arrows in the slightest. Kaylin?
All right. Still kind of rear guarding this hallway because I've seen people run out of the room and I don't want to get, super flanked. I'm just going to throw the normal Eldritch Blast because I'm a warlock at this guy here.
Say the line, warlock.
Oh my gosh.
Who are you targeting? Sorry?
The one straight ahead here.
This
That
one?
one.
Okay.
Mhm.
First one will miss, but the second 2 will hit.
20.
For 20, boom, boom, this guy falls with a heavy crash to the ground.
Woot woot.
Yeah, that's it for me.
All right. Eldritch Blast taking out, another hill giant. This guy's off the map. This guy wishes he was. All right. Berwin.
Gonna move right here.
Okay.
Take a swipe at this ogre.
Okay.
19.
Hit. For
19.
What's the bonus
Okay.
damage for?
Still alive.
It gets bonus damage.
Grr.
Oh, I know
17.
Also hit.
Oh
why.
gosh.
So he
Launching
has
yourself into the air with a kind of pirouette in midair, you spin your woven body and chop off this ogre's head.
he has Waif, which
bad damage,
has it has
Yeah, what HP?
bonus damage. You do double damage.
Good thing I
to-
rolled the awful damage that time.
double damage to giants.
Bonus
basically.
action, I'm going to 3rd level combat wild shape.
Okay. So you reduce your spell slots as you mend some of your wounds that you've taken from all these attacks from the now dead hill giants. Okay. There. Okay. Hill giant is dead. This one off map. Shit. This map's too big. It's off initiative. That hill giant also dead. Is there anything alive? Yes. Yes, there are plenty of things alive.
Unfortunately.
That's not the thing that
For
we want to
them.
hear, Havoc.
5, 60, 65, 70. You see another ogre coming out of the now open door to the west.
You won't do it.
Do you not see this giant corpse pile we are standing on? And slightly concerned.
And then another one stepping up beside it. Sword wolves. This one's going to take a swing at the hill giant up to the north. I just need to move that character sheet off the screen so I'm not double. Alright, there we go. 15 will hit for 11. Come on. There we go. He'll make his strength save. It's knocked prone. All right. I almost want to give it advantage because it's so much larger, but meh. Fine. Other sword boys are...
Down here.
Yeah, they're going to rush around. Start dogpiling on this guy. 2 more attacks coming out. 22 will hit, a 13 will not. Doing 13 points of damage.
And a strength save.
Not knocked prone. You see these dogs, these direwolves, jumping on this giant to the south, going back and forth, nipping at him as he's standing back. You see him looking around frantically as he's kind of hobbling at this point, looking very beat up. Marketer.
Markinor looks to the one to the south and thinks, this one looks important.
Let's go kill it.
Let's go kill him. That damage, though. Ooh, that damage.
You walk towards him and then watch as all of your Fey angelic beings start to coalesce and then just surround him. You can almost, even though they're see-through, it becomes just opaque enough where you can't quite see the giant, and the intermingling as you see these angelic figures just attacking and piling onto him. As they start to clear and begin to swirl around you once again, you see this giant laying on the ground. He had 3 HP.
I'm going to raise the Hammer of Durgadin, pointing in the direction of the ones in the back. And just kind of like a taunting, like, you're next. And then I'm also going to cast Cure Wounds at level 2 to Berwyn.
You gonna come up here?
Yes.
Okay.
So should have movement to do so.
Yep.
All right.
Thanks, buddy.
All right. So Markinor, letting his spirit guardians take care of the work on this beefy-looking giant for him, moving up to heal Berwyn, who looks still kind of beat up even after the healing, but a little bit better off for sure. This guy's
It's more about
groaning
being
in pain,
right next to
looking
him,
around
'cause I can protect him
who
here.
looks the weakest. Swings at the one to his southwest. And 19 will hit for 12 points. Another doggy yelp. They aren't fans of that, though.
They dead.
All 4 of them. Well, 3 of them are going to attack this one dude, and I'm not even going to roll it. He's got 3 HP. He's dead.
He's got 3 HP.
Just not even going to bother. We'll do 1 attack for the hill giant. That's also going to hit for another 9 piercing. Okay. Off the map.
They just ran away so far. They're just not even here anymore.
Where is this one? Oh yeah,
That was their first mistake.
He's also off the map.
Because now they're going to die, and they're going to die tired.
I swear you could hear like the sound of the front door opening and slamming shut in the distance.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Alright, zooming back in on the battle here. This guy also super beat up, but gonna swing at the he's got 2 targets that are equal HP. To one to his southwest, he's gonna swing his great club. Gonna hit, and you see another dire wolf sliding across the ground from the impact. This guy is now dead. Shit. Okay. 1 second. Okay. Okay. You hear more growls coming from your south as you see a lumbering giant moving down to this kind of hole in the wall, which you could definitely tell was a secret door as he lumbers through the narrow passageway, holding a great club.
Yikes.
This guy is going to look to the one to his south, bring his great club around.
Gotta stand up
Get a
first.
miss. Swing again. Oh, yeah, he stands up and then he swings. Second one will hit. Direwolf goes slamming up against the wall from the impact. Kaylin, you see this door to your south.
No, we are definitely not dead.
Run.
Uh-oh.
And you hear this kind of high-pitched screaming as the smaller hill giant runs up to you and brings its great club around at you.
They are... And yes, I hope he is adding enemies.
Kaylin? Miss? Okay. Alright, so it tries to hit you, but cannot gain purchase on you. I didn't open that character sheet. Rectify that. I'm once again out of monitor real estate. Alright.
Oh, no.
Okay, that's his turn. He's dead. Where's this guy?
We're actually in better shape now than we were before we started the fight.
Another ogre appears at the back of the doorway, clearly looking to move in.
I don't think you want to do that. Do they see their dead boss friend down here?
They see everything happening and they're still moving forward, all yelling and groaning out in these deep guttural voices as they are all charging forward towards you all.
We already established they're kinda dumb.
Kinda, sorta, yeah.
Kinda? Kinda?
Yes, kinda.
Kinda?
80, okay. Kaylin, you hear more stomping coming from this hallway where this small hill giant came from.
Yes. We're gonna get flanked.
And even more stomping.
Flanked.
Uh-oh.
We're getting flanked, y'all.
Kaylin's getting flanked. We can't really get flanked.
Just step up. I see people coming from all angles, but I see Kaylin all by herself. So I'm gonna turn around, Hunter's mark that guy, and send a couple of just regular arrows.
At this one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Both hit.
Ooh, that one.
21.
21 points, okay. Alright. Anything else?
That's it for right now.
Alright, 2 more arrows flying down as this great club is passing right next to Kaylin's nose. Catches 2 arrows for his trouble right into the neck, doing a good chunk of damage to him, but the Sill Giant is obviously a bit hardy. And also right in front of you, Kaylin, what would you like to do?
Okay. Just gonna slide over a little bit so I can see a little better down the hallway. Still staying engaged. Oh, that's fun. Yeah. And I'm just gonna drop that right about. Let's see. Right in the middle of that hallway.
Okay.
That's all I can see.
I'm assuming you're going to try to hit all 3 with them with it.
Yeah.
Alright, so 3 dex saves coming out.
Holy shit.
2 hill giants are both failing. And the small hill giant also failing. So 32 points of damage. Do.
You think? I don't think so.
Alright, anything else?
Fireball.
Nah, I'm good.
Nah.
Alright. Everybody else, you all can hear this loud boom. The walls and the rafters above your head kind of shake and dust rains down from the ceiling as you all turn around looking back towards the doorway, seeing like a bright light lighting up and illuminating the area for a brief moment. All of you pretty perceptive enough to know that shit's going down back behind you. Berwin.
Yeah. I'm gonna move right here and attack this ogre.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
21.
Mm-hmm.
20.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to move over here.
I'm gonna do some silly shit that I
and
shouldn't
attack
do.
this guy.
I'm gonna do it.
Mm-hmm. 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 Strong.
And then...
What about level 8?
Then... 30, so I still have 10.
Two more squares.
I'm going to move right here.
All right.
Heading back towards Kaylin.
All right. So Berwyn takes off running, growling as he does so, swinging the great sword. This
We are
great
11.
sword through the air, able to cleanly slice deep into this last ogre, stabbing through its heart with the tip of your great sword. It drops, and before it even has hit the ground completely, you're already bounding over several bodies, landing next to this fire giant. You kind of jut your head back to the left, landing with your left flank up against the giant, and you stab it through its gut. He lets out a cry of pain as he slips backwards, slamming heavily against the wall. Once again, the whole building kind of shakes again. And then you bound off again, obviously seeing him in his death throes. Oh, stupid ogres. What are you going to do? 20 on there. Okay.
I want to do it.
You're going to get to about there, moving past these pillars. Yeah, that's his turn. This one's got movement and is in the room.
Come on.
Is going to move up to about there. Kind of wary of all these creepy-looking angels. He's going to move a little closer. Tiptoe. And throw a javelin at Markinor. 9.
It's going to miss.
All right, this is there. This guy, mimicking those movement steps forward, looking through the chaos of battle, but the flashiest one's definitely Markinor right now. Another javelin coming out from the ogre.
Come on. 10.
10's going to miss.
Yeah.
Direwolves. Sword bros.
Sword bros.
Sword bros down south are the only ones alive. 40 feet of movement. 50 feet of movement. Oh, yeah. Both sword bros picking targets and attacking. North one first. 12. Gonna hit. Yeah. 14 piercing damage. Strength save. Knocked prone.
Yes!
Yeah. This guy's actually going to change his tactic and move towards the one that's already prone, because that's what it would do. 24 is going to hit, doing another 6. You see this one, the southern dire wolf is moving very slowly, heavily damaged. Probably not going to survive much longer. Unless Markinor has something to say about it.
Maybe. So, Markinor is going to surround himself in a thing of mist and drop right in between all of them.
Okay.
Oh, another beefy roll.
That's one way to get those Spirit Guardians in play.
Yeah, the north one will make his save, the other ones will not.
Okay.
So that'll be 26. No, wait, no. 27?
27, yes.
Yes, 27.
Okay.
Math is hard.
All of them still alive?
Yes.
Okay. Markinor will take 5-foot step back and then bring the Warhammer down first on the one to the north at advantage because he's prone.
Mm-hmm.
25 to hit.
Yeah.
12 bludgeoning.
As he's got falling back onto his back with these wolves jumping onto his chest, gnawing down on him. You quickly bring the hammer of Durgan down straight onto his skull, and you hear a satisfying crunch.
Nice. And then immediately with a backhand, swipe it back against the one directly to my east. 19.
Also a hit.
For 12 bludgeoning as well.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
Yeah, max damage both times. Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So Spirit Guardian's doing work again, but able to finish the coup de grace with the hammer of Durgadin. Dead. Not dead. Searching, acquiring targets.
Acquiring targets.
Beep, boop,
Seeing...
beep, boop.
Honestly, yeah, I think they're going to split the pack. The two to the west are going to start running towards to help Markinor. That should be well within 50 feet, but let me double check. Yeah. Moving down here. This one is going to move...
Right in the middle. That puts the bottom left corner at that square.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
It could make that other one, though.
It could.
Yeah, he's going to help team up on that one. Okay, so those two are going to attack. 19 and a 10. The second one, unfortunately, will miss, but the bottom one will get a good attack in for 8 piercing damage. All right, and the other three, seeing Berwyn leading off in the other direction, are going to look that way and see another giant. They are going to start moving that direction as well. So 50 is going to put him there. It was like right there, and then they're going to be like flanking him.
That should be.
All right, they're heading to help Kaylin out, rushing past Berwyn, but not quite there yet. He's
Bring
dead.
back up.
Bringing back up.
This guy is going to stomp into the room. He has 40 feet of movement. Yep, he's going to move up to the doggos and start swinging. Great Club going to the south, or going to his west. Going to hit for 15. Doggy yelp as it skitters across the ground.
Yikes.
He is then going to swing at the one to the north.
22 is gonna hit.
Smashes it into the ground. You don't even
crap.
hear a sound coming out of this one as it's killed so quickly. Alien, you having fun there, bud?
I'm gonna sprint around the room. Hold on.
Oh, let me
Alien's like,
let me get a warm up run in.
I think I was here.
We found a button. Alright, sorry. That's hilarious to watch. Alright, moving right along with the turnover. This guy's dead. This guy's not dead, wishes he was, but is going to bring his
Wishes he was.
Great Club around at Kaylin once again. Screaming once again. 22 to hit this time.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright, 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
From the very small looking giant, but still a giant nonetheless. Alright, this guy?
Fleet of foot.
There's this guy. Oh, it's the one that's very late to the party. Able to get there, though. Ignoring the Spirit Guardian is going to rush in, so he will take the Wisdom save. Gonna fail it, so taking 16. And then bringing his Great Club around at Markinor at disadvantage. And 11 is going to miss.
Misses.
Alright, this guy, much the same,
need
just
it in that
starting
one.
to pile onto Markinor, wanting the funny lights to stop.
Okay. Same thing. 14 on that
again.
one.
And attack with disadvantage. 19
19's gonna miss.
Alright. Heal Giant.
Yeah.
Just had a
I've
fireball
got
to the
this,
face.
it's fine.
Is going to move
It's
forward.
fine.
Able to circle around Kaylin. Moving up here, and is going to bring his Great Club twice at Kaylin. 22 and a natural 20.
Ooh.
Yeah, can't do anything about that.
It's a calculator, 1 second.
How far is she?
It's 49.
Well, he gets the max roll, though.
Oh, so it's
59.
Okay.
59 points of damage from this hill giant as he slams the great club against you twice.
Ouch.
Doesn't feel good. Does not feel good. This one's going to do much the same. Seeing this one getting up on top of Kaylin is going to move up, ignoring the dire wolves, wanting to take Kaylin out of this fight. Brings his great club around twice. 15 to hit on the first one's going to miss.
Yes.
25 on the second one.
That one I'll have to take.
20 bludgeoning damage. And within a breath of few seconds, Kaylin is super hurt.
Kaylin is super.
Question. Would that front dire wolf get an attack of opportunity, or did he not move close enough?
He kind of went through everybody.
Okay.
So he kind of like took this route, kind of moving over everybody.
Gotcha.
All right. Alien. Stuff's going down back there.
Right.
This stuff's going down in front.
Right.
I got this. It's fine.
Yeah.
I got this. It's fine. Go save Kaylin.
Well, I still can't quite get there. But I will use my. I'm going to
Technically
as I'm running,
alive.
put my bow away. Actually, no, I'm not. Never mind.
Okay. I was going to say, that's an interesting move.
Well, because I can bonus action and dash.
Oh, that's true.
bonus action. Do what?
Never mind.
Yeah. But I want to just get to this guy, but I can't. Okay, but I will still bonus action move, taking my bow out and just shoot 2 more arrows at this little guy.
The little guy. Okay. Hit. So as you let 2 arrows fly, the first one hitting right into the side of this thing's skull, you see its head snap over awkwardly to the side. It starts to lean haphazardly to the right, and another arrow slams into it, and it slams heavily into the ground. Just
Actually,
double tap overkill.
Back
Always
a little
like
bit.
that.
There we go. That's better.
All right.
If I've learned anything, Zombieland.
Mhm.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Caleb?
Oh, I'm pissed.
Mm-hmm.
This jackhole. It's gonna eat this.
Mental prison.
What?
You have the spell slots for that?
It's my 6th level. I don't need a spell slot.
Oh,
for that.
yeah, you're right. Yeah, because of Mystic Arcanum or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just going to assume this is probably going to succeed, but we'll roll it just to get the formalities out. Yeah, 13.
Yeah, fuck you. So
That effing damage!
Wow.
if it moves, it's gonna take 65.
Okay, so it automatically takes. Okay, I get.
What is that?
Target succeeds on if it's immune to being charmed. He's not immune to being charmed. On success, the target 5 and fails the target 10, and you make the immune around targets dangerous. Okay, how are you making it appear?
Oh, it's literally just me all around it with fireballs in my hand.
Okay. All right.
I'm an asshole. I'm trying to goad it to try and hit me.
Terrible.
All right. Okay. All right. So it takes 27 points of damage. All right, and you can feel the mental connection with this hill giant as you do so, making it perceive you just surrounding it, duplicating yourself. The background around you fades to black, and it's just you and this giant in this illusory space. All of your duplicates holding fireballs and just screaming taunts at this hill giant.
So,
Anything else?
that version of Ranger that he's running is the Unearthed Arcana version, so he doesn't have some of the other stuff.
I'm gonna run up there. Right here. And take a swipe at this guy to the north.
Okay.
With advantage.
I don't know
17.
offensive options he actually took. Though.
Shit. For 13. Okay. Also hit.
And 2 strength saves.
Alright, 23.
DC 16, if I remember right.
I don't know, you have to look at the sheet.
15. DC
Strength
15.
save. First one's already on the ground.
Okay.
So
Cool.
he is prone. Alright, anything else?
First level
Combat wild shape.
combat wild shape.
Okay. Alright, so Berwin rushing forward. Solid 1. This
I'll
loud
take it.
growl escaping his wolf
I don't know what he
lips
took.
or mouth. Maw? Yeah, maw. As he rushed forward, bringing weight around heavily, slamming into this giant. This giant is completely knocked off its feet, lands on the ground, and then with another quick slash, dealing a good chunk of damage to this now prone giant. This guy keeping on with the surrounding of Markanor. Gonna take full damage.
Yep, hold on. I'm rolling it now. Okay.
8 plus
20.
12, 20. Okay. Bringing his great club around. Gonna miss.
Spirit Guardians MVP.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's dead. This guy's not, though. I think starting its turn, or is it ending its turn? Can't remember.
It's starting its turn right now. Yeah, you take it if you start your turn within it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or if you move within it after it's active.
If you move into it.
Yeah, or move into it.
Okay.
Ooh.
So
Aw.
17.
Where's this one? Just gonna wisdom save. I'm just doing it because I have to at this point.
Mhm.
He dies as he tries to lunge forward. Your guardian's taking over its body. Direwolves, sword bros.
One left.
One
Sword
left,
bro.
right beside behind me.
Sword bro. Just gonna move up here and attempt to attack the one to its southwest. With advantage, a 23 will hit for 8 piercing. Ogre's strength save is gonna make it, so 8 piercing damage. Alright, and Markanor.
Gonna just let that keep doing its thing. Swiping to the one to the north first. 17 to hit.
Hit.
Okay. Dealing 10 bludgeoning. Still alive.
Still alive.
Swiping again. Oh.
Oh, natural 20. 12 plus 12?
8.
8. 8, okay. So 20 total. Yeah, that will finish him off.
Okay. And then I will use a count of War Priest. And then make an additional attack to the one directly to my west. Here. 11. Going to use Channel Divinity and ensure that it hits with Guided Strike. So plus 10 to that, so 21.
21 will. Yep, 21 hits.
Dealing another 6 to that guy to the west. And
Alright.
that's my turn.
Alright, so Spirit Guardian's doing work, still swirling around you, but you're able to bring the hammer around, taking out one of these ogres that are
So many
attempting to
things.
attack you, and slamming the hammer Durgan into the chest of the second one. It is still alive, though. Okay, this one is going to step over the body and attempt to attack the same one you just did. 19 to hit will hit. Since it does count you as an ally. 12 and strength. Yep, still standing. Where are the rest of my bullet point bows? They're over here. They're going in to help Berwin. This one's going to move over here. This one's going to attempt to flank. And this one's going to flank. All three of them going for the same hill giant that is prone. All hitting for 34 points of damage. Yep, 34 points of damage.
Yes.
All right. just gnawing on this guy. You see blood and flesh being ripped from this downed hill giant, but he's still alive. This guy, seeing everybody dying in front of him, is going to rush forward into the stuff, so he will make a wisdom save. So he moves up behind Markinor.
Mm-hmm.
Wisdom save, gonna fail.
Ooh,
Beefy.
20.
Okay, not 230, 20. There we go.
No, that's fine. 230 is fine. It's fine.
And going after the shiny man. Great club twice. 19 on the first one. And 16 on the second. Both missing.
Yeah, I think you're good there.
I think the Cloak of Displacement is the MVP of this game. I'm sorry.
It seems like it. All right.
Jeepers.
This guy's starting his turn here.
Because I think that's the third nat 20 that I've been able to avoid because of it. Yep, it fails. And 17.
Okay, still alive, so he's going to swing at you.
Okay.
All these guys are trying to hit you. 11, though.
Oh, there's
There's a fourth one.
The avoided nat 20.
Ooh. All right,
That's
this guy
the avoided nat 20. There you go.
feels
Jeez.
good.
Feels
All right,
so
this
good.
one.
Feels hanky AF.
This one. He sees fireballs all around him, looks panic, and just swings at one of them.
65.
65.
He's still alive.
No.
He just collapses, blood exploding out of his ears and his eyes from all of this psychic damage, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, just melts his brain quite literally as he tries to attack one of your illusions, thus triggering the second part of your spell. The psychic damage just courses through his brain, destroying his mind. Once again, blood. It's very gruesome looking.
It's that was so good.
This guy's gonna
That
stand
was
up.
so good.
Yeah, the two wolves to the north are scaring him. He's gonna shakily try to swing his great club. Left one first is gonna hit for 17, then the right one for 23.
Nice of him for spreading the damage.
Right. And 23. All right, back to the top. Aelion.
So now I'm gonna get in here. Can I sneak in, like right here?
You can go to the other side of
Next to
Kalen for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
where,
like-
Here? Yeah.
where the guy's
Right.
head just exploded.
You know, we're on this guy's body, yeah. You want to climb over his body.
So I'll pull out my swords. Hunter's mark this guy with my bonus action.
That thing's been bouncing all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Swing one.
Hit.
And I will swing.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Just hack him to pieces.
All right.
And just start just hacking his head off.
Alrighty. Anything else?
Dang, that's a long way.
Step on him and give him a little kick. That's it.
All right. So Aelion rushes down, kind of flipping off this body of this one that's collapsing to the ground, its head and eyes just bleeding all over the place, bounds off of him and brings Shatterspike around, slicing easily through the throat of this giant who had just stood up and had just turned around to look at Aelion. As it starts to fall down to its knees, a little bit closer to the ground, you quickly just raise up Shatterspike once again and slice pretty much in the same place where you attacked the first time, and you were able to finally decapitate this guy, and he's super dead. Kaylin!
All right. Just
You doing what
gonna,
I'm thinking you're doing.
I'm gonna warlock it up because that's what I do.
Ah,
I got a long range, so I don't have to get very far. I was just checking stuff. I'm gonna step on the other side of my direwolf friends and try and ping the big hill giant because he is a hill giant and they really pissed me off.
Okay. Ooh,
Yeah.
well, first two will hit,
Ouch.
so go ahead and roll damage, and then roll a d100.
No, I'm gonna roll a d10 so I can kill that.
Oh, okay. Just devil's luck, devil's unluck.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I
So
don't-
that's what,
I don't need to
21? Okay.
I have to roll it, but it'll still be more than one. It ends up being a 20.
20 will hit.
Save the line.
Just I don't feel like rolling a D100 right now.
Okay, another 6.
I don't want to kill myself.
Potentially kill myself here.
Yeah.
That would have been hilarious.
It would have.
So,
All right.
27 damage.
Uh-huh. Anything else?
No, that's it for now.
All right, so 2 Elder Splash flying out straight towards this hill giant. The last one seems to be kind of spinning awkwardly through the air. Kind of an annoyed wave of your hand. You command it to fly straight down and hitting the third time onto this hill giant. Berwin.
Yes. How far can I go?
Sprinting 100 feet.
Just to the
80.
north, right?
You got a
here.
40 feet. Yeah.
I can move 100 feet if I dash.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Dire
Which
Wolves
is
have
what I'm
50
doing.
foot.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
That's it.
All right, rushing forward, trying to help Markinor out, though if he really needs it, you're not too sure. As this guy starts his turn inside
true.
the Spirit Guardians,
This is very true because of this.
like unless he saves.
Oh, he definitely doesn't.
That's a solid save.
That's
there,
a solid
buddy.
save, though.
He's dead. Okay.
The other one's dead, too. That one.
See, yeah, he's underneath there.
He's buried.
It's dead. Direwolves, sword bro.
Mhm.
Gonna skirt around the backside, once again attacking in conjunction with Markinor. 22 will hit. Markinor, you start to bring, looking behind you at this hill giant, you look at the final ogre raising up the hammer of Durgan, and you didn't see the ogre just slam to the ground as this direwolf jumps onto its back, gnawing on the back of its neck and
Nice.
ripping out a huge chunk of flesh.
Yeah.
And it's your turn.
All right. Bring the hammer down again. Ooh, almost in that one. 10's going to fail.
Yes, a 10 will miss.
Okay. Second attack. 19.
That one will hit, though.
Okay. 4, 9. And then War Priest again. And one more time.
One more thing.
Jeez.
Oof.
Yikes.
2 twos in the same
Hey,
set.
they're not ones.
They're not ones, though.
Not once, yeah. Could have been
Uh,
worse.
That could
There's
screw
so much
you.
blood on the floor. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of like my feet are slipping underneath of me right now.
There's so much blood.
So much blood. Yeah, that's going to be my turn.
All right. So unable to hit this guy as he's moving back and forth and just he's huge. It's hard to get a good purchase with your weapon on him. Just can't hit him well. Last one over here is going to turn towards the hill giant. Attack it. Natural 20 will hit for 12 plus 13, which is 25 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Solid.
Nice.
The rest of them, I guess, move towards the room. That's about all they can do. They follow, chase after Berwin.
Yet again.
Start flanking him for the most part. I'll say that's there, and that's like there. Shit, no. You to the... There we go. Alright, he's like there. You're to the front. There we go. Okay. Hill Giant. Just gonna keep doing his thing.
Gonna keep burning.
23. Yeah, he gets buffeted. He looks like he's barely standing, but looks down at Markinor and just swings twice. 24 to hit.
24 finally hits, and the cloak
All
of
right.
displacement stops until
All right.
the beginning of my turn.
Not that it's really gonna matter.
Right?
So 18 from that, and he misses again.
Oh my gosh! He had a third
Twos.
attack.
He pulled a Berwin and got a freaking 2 2s. All
Or he
right.
pulled.
Yep.
No, that's what I did.
Or sorry,
Yeah.
Markinor. All right, so you take 18 from the first attack, but you see him just barely keeping on to life as he swings the second time. You kind of dodge aside, batting it away with your shield. He's yeah, might as well be dead, but he's not. But these 2 hill giants are though. And with that, Aelion.
Oh, those were those.
Whale.
Yeah.
I was like, more hill giant? Bring it.
still can't move very far in this gigantic room, it feels. But he is still well within range, so I'm gonna bonus action Hunter's Mark the Hill Giant
Okay.
and send an arrow his way.
Okay.
Write his name on it.
With love.
Oh my gosh.
30 will hit. Just right into his face. And he just looks confused for a moment. You see a hand reaching up for this little arrow, and he kind of strokes it for a second, and then slowly falls backwards, just boom, onto the ground.
Like the troll in the Mines of Moria.
How many rounds was that?
A lot.
We did.
It felt like a lot.
5 or 6?
I think we're at like round 9 or 10 at this point.
Yeah.
Okay, so a minute has passed.
It's a lot of death in a minute.
Yeah.
A lot of death in a minute.
Spirit Guardians is still. Did I cast Spirit Guardians when we were in the room to
You
the
cast
north?
it on like round 4.
Oh,
Yeah, 'cause
right.
You lost it.
I
And
did.
then it
You're
came
right.
back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah. So I'll have like 9 more minutes of it.
Okay. All right. So as this last hill giant falls, all of you start to look around. Most of you breathing pretty heavily after this massive combat. A lot of giants assaulted you all at once, with more of them even taking their places afterwards. Coming from various chambers, you assume, from throughout this fortress. But at this point, you all looking around, you see the direwolves sniffing around and looking around the room and listening, their ears perking up. But after a few moments, they kind of settle down a bit, their ears lowering down, and a couple of them kind of lean back on their haunches, sitting down on the ground, looking around, namely at Berwyn. They don't feel a threat at the moment, though they are still poised a bit for battle. The rest of you kind of exchange glances between each other. A couple of you, especially Kaylin, right at this moment, pretty beat up. You see Kaylin's left arm is a little bit dangling at her side from a massive hit from a great club. Her body kind of broken a bit, but she's still moving on with sheer determination and will. But you find yourselves out of combat, seeming to have slain maybe everything in this place all at once. Quite possibly.
Shit that got away.
Minus stuff that got away, and you don't know where they went. So at this point, you find yourselves out of combat, and we're actually going to go ahead and take our quick 5-minute break, since this is a good stopping point. So we'll take our quick break, and then we'll return to what I know all good adventurers do, which is probably looting around the bodies.
Loot
the bodies.
Loot dead bodies.
And there's a good amount of it. So we'll return to that here in just about 4 or 5 minutes, and we'll see what y'all find.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So that's the plan here. 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere. We'll come back and we'll loot bodies and have some more fun. All right, so we are ready to jump back into this. Looks like everybody is here and ready. Havoc, when you're ready.
Shit.
Alrighty. Okay, so as you start to look around this room, it's a vast chamber. This great hall is around you that you're finally getting to somewhat appreciate now that it's not filled with alive giants that wanted to kill you, but now filled with the bodies of a bunch of dead ones. As you're looking around, you see there's a bunch of trestle tables, benches, stools, and the like all around you. You see here and there stand barrels and kegs, of ale, beer, and mead. You see all of the tables within this room are crowded with various sorts of meat, cheese, bread, and drinking containers. Where once there was, singing, talking, laughing, shouting, arguing, joking, and the like going on, now there is veritable silence. You see the central fire pit, where you see a whole ox, 2 sheep, and 4 pigs are roasting on huge spits spread across it. And you saw this large table over to the east, where you had initially came in, was where initially you had seen the seeming leader of this group. Based on how he was giving orders during the fight, he was seated at this table. And as you had opened the door, this is actually what you saw.
The
Okay.
attractive bunch there.
That's pleasant.
Mm-hmm. Real pretty folk here.
Not sure I want to finish my burger now.
Mm-hmm. So as you start glancing around, looking for anything salvageable, you find a lot. So you're gonna have to spend a little time doing this. There's a lot of giants.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them. This is gonna take a good 15, 20, maybe 30 minutes to start searching for everything. So
I'll drop Spirit Guardians.
Okay. As you start looking through, you find that all the hill giants, the actual giants, are wearing jewelry. Some of them more. So we're gonna do this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All those 4s. Look at that.
Okay. So you find 4, 8, 10, 13, 17, 20, 23 pieces of jewelry. All worth about a decent amount of coin. You see various, necklaces, earrings, wristbands, rings, and such. All of them presumably looted off of other creatures and being strung together to fit giants and such. The ogres, there were 4 plus the ones that... 5 came from the other room. Plus the 8 in here. Jesus, 8. That's 12. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 16 more pieces of jewelry worth 100 gold pieces each. You find 4 more on this larger giant. This one with the green background. Worth 250, so 4 more. 250. And on this giant, as well as... Oh, where did her character go? Okay. As well as this one. You find 4 pieces on each of them, these being very extravagant and not looted from what you could tell, but rather jewelry made for these 2 very large and disgusting looking hill giants. So that is 8. Oh, there was... Yeah, okay. I remember I took that off because I forgot to include it. Alright. And also, on this large, grotesque-looking giant that was seemingly leader, you find a key. A very large-looking constructed key, obviously going to a giant-sized door.
Okay. I've got everything written down on the bag of holding.
Alright.
And the key.
So, among, like I said, you find all this jewelry, possessions. You find a few more bags, containing various goods. You find everything from iron cooking pots in some of these bags, drinking horns, bags of salt. You find some old sandals in one of the giant bags. A couple of them still containing some boulders within them. Lots of miscellaneous odds and ends that these giants contained in their personal bags. But no other monetary wealth. There's a lot of half-eaten food, a few barrels and such still filled with mead and beer and ale around, but nothing else really notable of worth in this chamber.
First thing I'm gonna do is go over and check on Kaylin.
While he's doing that, I'd like to lead the wolves to the south, down to the door down there.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a push or pull?
Which door are you referring to?
The
Double
southern
doors to the
double
south?
doors.
They open towards you.
Shit. I tried the doggy wiggle pull. Does it work?
Make an athletics check. Or just strength. No. It does not.
I growl. I walk back to Aeolion, poke him with my nose, and start walking back towards the doors. Does he follow?
Well, Alion's muted, so I don't know if he's back yet.
Oh. Follows helps me open the door.
I'll come over and help you in a second. I'm actually going to kind of reach out and kind of leaning in, asking, "Are you okay, Kaylin?
Yeah, I'm good.
Are you sure? You don't look like you're doing so well."
I'll be okay.
Kind of looks a little concerned and says, "I can heal you if you need it."
I'll be okay.
Okay.
She's like bloody, dripping blood off her arm
Yeah.
and stuff, but like, all right.
Yeah.
Markinor's gonna kind of reach out and place his hand on her shoulder and cast Cure Wounds at level 3 anyways, before he walks away. And then just kind of grins and just starts walking.
When he walks away, Kaylin casts Prestidigitation to make it sound like Markiner farted.
She's a strong, independent woman. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I mean, it can't smell much worse in here.
Oh,
I mean,
hey,
it
Aeolion.
can't.
By the way, Aeolion, I poked you with my nose and started walking back towards the doors to the south.
Oh, it's the south. Okay. Oh god, not doing that. Roll 20. What's going on?
So yeah, afterwards, Markinor's going to walk and start collecting the items, picking them up and putting them into the bag. Just kind of searching over the bodies, looking for anything important. Do we see any, like, are there any notes, any, like, raid village, get food, come back kind of notes?
You don't find any, no.
We can make them.
Yeah. I'm going to plant one on the leader guy down here, so we now are justified in our attacks.
Is it drawn in crayon?
Yes.
No, it's
Perfect.
drawn in Hill Giant blood.
Drawn. Okay,
We'll never
Warlock.
know.
It's human blood, I swear. Somebody's finger they ripped off as the thing to write with.
Let's see. Take another third level away.
Is anybody following me to the south door?
Yeah, I'm following.
Okay, cool. I
CK, you
I
missed
stare
it,
at the
man.
door.
Walked into a pack of
His shoulders.
hill giants.
Are the wolves
and
following me
ogres.
also?
Yeah, they're kind of pitter-pattering back behind you, the ones that are left.
And
you
cool.
see a couple
almost
of the
all
wolves
of
kind
them
nuzzling
missed.
the dead bodies,
They're
so they're
just
falling
like
back.
swarming me.
They're
and
only being, you
yeah.
know, out of the 14 that started
Five.
this fight, there's only 5 left.
Hey, I only killed one of them.
they have better odds, or they had better odds than I gave them at the start.
Yeah? I didn't think any of them would survive,
I didn't
honestly.
either.
I didn't know how many until I saw the number of giants, and I was like, oh. Well. As soon as Aelion opens the door, I'd like to go through it.
Aelion, make an athletics check.
Can I help
He
him
did. He
somehow?
destroyed some
Uh-huh.
dire wolves, man.
Okay. I
Roll
help him.
advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got this.
Fucking
easily opens the door.
tankiest character in the game right now.
I go through the door. Oh, look! It's the central entrance. Is this front door still open?
It is. When you left this area, specifically,
It
you
was
had closed the
closed.
door.
Mm-hmm.
You do notice it now as you're looking up. You see this door is now open up to your northeast, and this
Okay.
top door is also open.
I'd like to go, like, right here, make a perception check to see if there's anything, like, hiding right outside or anything that would jump up.
Yeah, make a perception check.
I don't even need advantage
As
using
you're-
sight or smell. Cool.
As you're looking out at the distance, you start sniffing around, peeking out the doorway. You don't see anything near the doorway. However, as you're looking off in the distance, you know it's kind of dark at this point. But in the distance, the clearing around this place, it was cleared out about 100 feet or so, where no
Mhm.
trees and such. You see a small-looking giant just disappearing into the trees, running as fast as it can, and just disappears into the night.
Was it looking back towards the place, or was it just hauling and I just happened to see it before it got away?
Yeah, you just happened to see this thing running away. It was hauling
Okay.
ass.
So it was a timing thing. Gotcha.
Yes.
Flexes.
All
Big
right.
time.
Okay. I'd like to get the wolves to me, and bonus action drop wild shape
Oh no.
action animal friendship
All right.
from my ring of animal friendship, or not animal friendship. Yeah, befriend animal, whatever. What the heck is it called?
Oh, you got the item, not me.
Yeah, animal friendship. One that makes them friendly. I had to make sure I was thinking the right one.
All right. Give me 1 second.
And I don't think there's actually a save if they're friendly.
All right.
Ring of animal influence.
We killed so many things. In this
So as
room.
you drop your wild shape, resuming your elven form, kind of punched over a bit as you feel all the pain of your wounds resurfacing.
Ow!
You see these wolves kind of tilting their heads to the side, a bit confused seeing that, but you see a couple of them moving forward and sniffing at your feet. And then you see tails begin to wag as they recognize your scent.
Okay. And then, second charge of the ring, I'd like to use it to cast Speak with Animals.
Okay,
What Havoc is saying is you smell.
you smell.
Because
You have an odor about you.
You're a
I mean, we all do,
dirty
technically,
druid.
so deal with it.
dirty druid.
Hey! You want to die to dire wolves? Just kidding. So I would like to communicate to them, that they are free now. Go and start your own pack.
Okay, make a persuasion check.
Okay. Shit.
All right. So you see the wolves directly in front of you, kind of looking at you as you speak to them and convey your feelings to these animals. And they kind of glance around at each other and look at you. You hear a couple of them begin to whine a bit, but then the one kind of closer to you, looking a bit older, a few old scars across its fur, marring, its black fur across it. Lets out a low kind of growl and then a bark. Looks back at you and you see its head kind of dipping a bit in a scent. And they all charge out of the door, stopping for a
I'm
moment.
gonna step out of the way.
They stop a couple of them stop to look back at you, and then they just sprint off into the night towards the trees, disappearing from sight.
Perfect. Okay, with that done, I close the door. Close the
I
door.
watched him struggle for a little bit.
Hey!
I come over and help.
Wow! I don't need your help closing the door.
It's
I'm not
still
a
heavy.
dog.
It's still heavy. Make an athletics check, Berwin. He does not need help.
Yeah.
Told you.
Okay.
I have hands now, Aelion. I can grab things again. Also, wow, it hurts a lot. Those. What do I do? I'll do that, but in a second. I'm gonna hobble back into the room. Oh. Back up here, and when I'm with all my friends, I cast Mass Cure.
Okay.
I considered doing it, but I didn't want to do it with you being in wolf form.
Everybody heals 6.
16. Ta-da!
All right.
Yeah, that doesn't hurt as bad.
Everybody give me perception checks as you all start grouping back up here in this great hall. As you're all kind of looking around each other and Berwin finishes his incantation on the spell, all of you feeling a bit revitalized, those of you that need it, which most of you. Everybody but Halion for the most part. You all sit, kind of looking around at the bodies and such, and see Markinor finishing up putting the rest of this jewelry and such into his bag. You start to hear sounds coming from your southeast, from beyond this door that once was, looked like it was part of the wall, but obviously it sits wide open now. You hear what sounds like shouts and laughter coming from slightly higher pitched than you're used to voices.
Eh?
Okay, I've made the rounds. I picked up everything in the room.
Yeah,
Okay.
Can I pick up those special arrows? The +2 arrows? Or is that still like the half? Is that right?
No, not with those, because those are pretty sturdy. Go ahead and roll me a D100 just to see if any were like inside the body is too far to retrieve.
Cut the bodies apart.
Right.
Worth it.
No, you're able to get all of them back.
Elite.
So hearing the
Guys?
laughter.
I think we should go investigate this.
I agree.
Yeah, Mark and Nora's gonna nod and start
Although
walking.
I'm still not feeling great, so I'm gonna kind of hang back.
Listen in to the door to my left as I enter. Is it coming from there?
As you get to this doorway, you can definitely tell the sound of this. So, like I said, still, it almost sounds like grown men from the volume and tone and such. Laughing, you hear bits of talking, but can't really make out any of the speech and such coming from the other side of the door.
Gonna hold my hand up and go 1, 2, 3. How big is the door?
Same size as all the others.
I'm gonna reach up and pull the handle down and push it forward. I assume it pushes into the room.
Athletics check. Yeah, it pushes inward. Yeah, and it opens. Give me 1 second. As you push this door open away from you, you're greeted by a bit of an unusual sight. Before you, you see a bunch more hill giants, though these obviously being much younger, probably children, as they are not much bigger than you, but already very ugly and very smelly, as the smell of this room with so many hill giants in it assaults your nostrils. As the door scrapes open, you see all of their laughter. You see a few of them play fighting with very real weapons amongst each other. A few of their eyes turn towards you, and their smiles begin to fade and then spring up again, and they say, the one in front of you says, "Oh, look, new toys." And they all start moving towards you. Ready?
Close the door, close the door, close the door, close the door, close the door.
Can I close the door?
On your turn, sure. Everybody roll for initiative.
Damn it. So
See,
we're killing the men. Not only the men, but the women and the children, too. Got it.
Got it.
Considering most of those children are probably bigger than me.
Yeah.
Yes.
What is this?
I don't have
What
any
is the
phones.
turn order?
Yeah, I mean they're not babies, so
2 and a 4. Oof. All right.
I'm starting this fight with swords out.
Okay, makes sense. All right, Berwin. You see these younger-looking but still very dangerous hill giants approaching you. What would you like to do?
Shit.
Uh-huh.
I'll do that. I'll cast Moonbeam,
oh shit.
Okay.
5-foot radius. Right
Holy
here.
shit.
Centered right here.
Like that?
Goes like that, or is it just
It's a
it's
vertical
the
pillar.
It's a
yeah,
5-foot
that.
radius.
Yeah.
yeah, it's a vertical
Yeah.
pillar going through the ceiling. All right. 5-foot radius, 40-foot high, so it reaches up to the ceiling. Okay. It doesn't. Yeah, first time on its turn. Yeah, that counts. Okay. So it's got to make a con save. Fails. Takes
Fails
14 points of
miserably.
damage. All right.
And then I'm moving.
Okay.
I'm done.
All right. So Merwin just looks over and says, "Oh shit!" Throws out of hand, just casts a spell. This vertical shaft of moonlight erupts down to the ground, singeing into this small giant who screams out in pain, looking around a bit confused as how it just took all this damage. Still alive, but that hurt. And then Merwin's GTFOs.
And
right.
I have my bow out.
Okay. They have 30 feet of movement, so can these guys even get up there? They're going to move forward here. You see the ones in the back are preparing javelins that they're getting ready to throw once they all get into place. There. One back. And there. Go there. 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 First one's going to go towards Markinor. 14 will miss. Next one is going to go towards Aelion, who's got a little bit of cover, so you'll have +2 to your AC. That'll miss either way. And the other two, same two targets,
too far.
rolling with disadvantage, though. 7, 16. All of them miss. You see these javelins flying through the air, just clattering against the wall. Not very good aim as they throw them out towards you. These guys, however, this one going to move forward out of the moonbeam. Oh, wait, but he starts his turn there, I think. That does something. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage. Well, it doesn't matter. He's dead. He has what HP?
Perfect.
He's dead.
Never mind.
All right, so this one's going to run up, moving through out here. Sees 3 targets. Holding a great axe in its hand is going to swing towards Markinor.
Okay.
Right.
17.
Misses.
All right. Castle number 2. Gonna move down here. Once again, Markinor. Miss. This one, 5, 10, 15 is gonna step in and then step out. Well, no, because that'll draw opportunity. Oh, he can step up here though. Markinor. Miss. And the 4th one's dead. Alright, that's their turn. Kaylin.
Alright. I'm going to turn to the one that ran right in front of me and be like, "You think we're toys? You look like toys to me." And I'm going to stab it with the dagger.
Okay. That's a hit. 9.
That's it.
All right, stabbing it pretty deeply. You see, these are nothing compared to their much larger brethren. He gasps in pain as he looks down at the dagger wound and says, "That hurts!" And grabs his great axe even tighter. Markinor.
Okay. So we're doing this. Going to bonus action Divine Favor. So I'm imbuing my Warhammer with that, and then I need to add... One sec. Okay, so I've added that. And then I'm going to start directly to the northwest. Hit that one. Try to hit that one.
Northwest, that'll hit. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Dealing 7 bludgeoning.
Mm-hmm.
And then turning to the one to the north. 13.
Also hits.
Dealing, 10 bludgeoning, or 9
Okay.
bludgeoning and 1 radiant, and I'll War Priest and hit the one directly beside me, to my left. 13 also hits. There's some good damage. 15.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
All right, so as you bring the Warhammer around 3 times, able to kill off the first one that was just stabbed by Kaylin. As you bring the hammer around the second time, you catch this one in the back of the head as it seemed to be turning towards Aelion. It's still standing, though, but the third one bursts with radiant energy as you hit. and this guy doesn't even get a chance to do anything as he is now dead.
Yeah.
These guys gonna kind of take up positions as they can around the front. These guys. Oh wait, these guys up to the doorway, and then these two are gonna hurl javelins at Aelion and Kaylin. Aelion, 16 to hit.
Nope.
Kaylin, 19 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
All right, 5 piercing damage. You catch a javelin across the arm. Your good arm. Aelion, back to you. Or
Is this
down
one
to you.
right Is this one right in front of me still alive? I
Yeah.
can't tell. My name's in the way.
It is.
Yeah, right there. Uh-huh.
All right. Well, he and his target.
Well, that was his first mistake, is still being alive.
Right. So there's one.
Miss.
Oh wow. Wow.
AC acquired.
Yeah. How do you miss? I didn't know it was possible for you. Second one hits.
Ignore the one.
Okay. Don't even need it, so it's fine.
Alright, well. I'm gonna just step forward a little bit. So I still have my third attack inside the round.
All right. As you take a step to the doorway, 2 more great axe attacks come in as they were holding their action for someone to move closer.
Okay.
20 and 11.
I'm going to. Which one's which here?
North 20, south 11.
Okay, I can't do anything.
All right.
So
So
20 hits.
All right. So 5 slashing damage as the one to the north is able to catch you across the chest as you move forward.
Then can I take my reaction during my turn?
If it says you can do it for something that just happened, yeah.
Yeah. So I can repose on the second one.
Okay.
So that is 5. So you have a shatter spike.
Hits.
7.
So
Roll
plus
damage
5,
for
so
him.
12. Okay.
For him missing me. And then I'm going to use that dread ambush on that guy again.
Okay. For another 2.
Or
All right.
wait. That's if the third one hits. Right, I'm sorry. So that's if this one hits, it's plus. And then my bonus action. If that guy's still alive. The south one.
I'm trying to figure out where you got to. Oh, with your third attack was from your first
Right,
turn.
it was from the first rounds.
Okay.
Fourth attack.
With the third attack, with your Dread Ambusher, you will kill this one.
Okay. So then
So
the
your
bonus
rapier-
action will go on the top.
Okay. 22 will hit it.
And 9.
All right. Come on. There we go. Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. So as you bring Shatter Spike around an absurd amount of times, you attack a bunch, taking out the one that was able to attack you, and then as you step forward, this Great Axe once again able to slash you, but you slap against the attack, kind of riposting, and then moving forward and stabbing with Shatter Spike, taking out this one. And then with your other hand, you bring your rapier around, stabbing into the gut of this other hill giant, rather. It screams out in pain, still alive, but it did not like that. Erwin.
Yeah, can I just move Moonbeam right here? Or actually, yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
He can do a
So move
million
it right
things.
there. All right. It'll make its con save. Fails. And roll damage. And it dies.
He did.
Why that second?
I don't know.
Huh.
Fixed it. That's it.
All right. So the sliding or this beam of moonlight slides across the ground, You see the Seal Giant kind of staring at it as it approaches and then starts burning with radiant energy. It crumples to the ground and dies.
Wing
The
guys.
4 in the back are going to... This one's going to rush forward at Aeolian and swing its Great Axe.
At disadvantage.
All right. Natural 1 will fail. This one is going 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, he can't step forward and back out. He's going to stop right here and hurl a javelin at Aeolian. 21 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
7 piercing damage. And then 2 more javelins come out towards you, Aeolian. 22 and 16.
22 hits.
All right, another 6 piercing. And the other one clatters at your feet, as they seem to have gotten their aim back. Castles are all dead? Yes, all dead. Kaylin.
Okay. Dang. Okay, so what are still alive? Swords and angel wing things?
Yes.
Well, just gonna step forward and I'm gonna deal with this front one first with the old Warlock special.
All right, say the line.
Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast.
Hit.
See how.
Dead.
Still alive?
Dead.
Dead? Okay, so and then I'll send the last bolt at this one.
Okay.
It's kind of on the same line, so just would have kept going. 14.
Thanks. Hit.
Max damage.
Okay. And dead.
Yeah, I can throw things too. You can't even see them. Little bastards.
Anything else?
I'm just gonna step back.
All right. So as you raise your hand up, 3 bolts come out. All of them kind of aimed directly in front of you. But as the second one hits, it knocks this small hill giant down onto its back. The third one ramming with a lot of force behind it, just outright killing this one directly behind it. Markinor.
Markinor's going to run in and then kind of like sliding dive between them and then start smacking him with the Warhammer from behind. So northwest first.
Hit.
Then the west.
Hit.
So northwest gets 8. West gets 9.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be my turn.
All right, so 2 quick hits out from the Hammer Durgan as you slide behind these 2. They kind of move slowly, turning around towards you, and both get hammers for their trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Sword boys, I think. Yep, sword. That's 2 dead, 2 still alive. Markinor's the only target close to him. Both swinging at you. 7 and 14, both gonna miss.
Both gonna miss.
Aeolian.
Well,
Can't hit what you can't see.
see this guy here to the north and swing at him.
Hit. 12, okay.
Him again.
Hit. Dead.
Alright. And then just kind of twirling around. And this guy to my south. I will
Stabby stab.
Also hit. And also dead.
then I'll come in here with Mark.
No giants.
Alright. So 2 big hits from Shatterspike takes out one of them. Only a couple left after Aeolian dispatches a second one in his turn. With the rapier straight to its throat, it gurgles a bit, looking a bit confused as it sinks down to the ground. Berwin.
Yes, I would like to join the fight. Kind of. I'm gonna move right here. Here. And move Moonbeam here.
Okay. Fantastic con saves.
Fantastic damage rolls.
All right, 9. Okay.
Yep, that's it.
All right.
Doing my part, boys.
Moonbeam singes this guy, but he is still standing. Angel Wings
They're
are
all
all dead.
Mhm.
Kaylin. Only 2 left.
There's 2 left.
Mhm.
Couple warlock specials probably
I
taken
don't
out.
even I don't even know where they are. That's just because there's so many damn dead bodies in there. Yeah, they're in like
There
down here.
and then down there, yeah.
Okay. Well, just fire away.
Oh.
Oof. All right.
7 on this one.
North one. Okay. Kill it. And then a D100, please.
Uh-oh.
52. USA.
52.
Yeah, so if your spells require material components, you won't be able to cast them until the end of your next turn.
Yeah, in there.
Can't really do the flavor description because you don't use a component pouch.
Nope.
Yeah, your magic overloads a bit, and you feel that your arcane focus just won't be able to handle any material components for a second.
Oh, gee, too bad that the Warlock special doesn't take that.
So you can cast your third one.
Yeah. Okay. 12. Misses.
Oh, it misses.
See, it still screwed me up a bit. There we go.
All right. Fluttered by your focus, surging with power, you just can't quite land the last one.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. Markinor, only one left.
Okay. Sorry, little guy.
No!
I'm gonna aim for the knee.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, and I'm gonna miss.
You missed the knee.
I'm gonna
What's your
aim for the other knee.
No, this one you hit.
Okay.
And you blow the knee off.
And he crumples to the ground.
Yeah. Screaming before dying from blood loss.
That's what you get for calling us toys.
Just wanted to play with toys.
We
Yeah,
played.
I mean, we did play. They just,
We just had to
lost.
win.
Alrighty, so as the hill giant young have now been slain, you look around this very empty chamber. You see a few kind of makeshift toys here and there. A lot of old rusty weapons, obviously sized for humans or humanoid shape or humanoid-sized individuals that these young were playing and fighting with. While most of you may not want to kill, younger creatures and such, these ones were obviously being raised in a environment to make them just like their parents.
They started it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Just
Kind of look around. Say, why don't we continue exploring? I know there were areas that we didn't really cover off to the east.
Yes.
We also had the stairs that we didn't go down.
Yes.
So I guess we'll head east and see.
I'd like to
what's...
explore this whole place.
Yeah.
We're burning it to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
See what else we can take and use for the greater good. I'm
Yeah.
justifying everything we do
all
from this point forward as long as it's not the giants. I really don't care.
Waif. How was that?
Wait this,
Come on.
please.
Yay, with please.
Super happy about everything that has happened since you retreated.
Yeah, go exploring this hallway because
Mhm.
I don't think there's anything worth my time in that stupid chamber of dead babies.
Jeez.
Wake is just chattering in your ears like, this is the best day.
Best
Yes.
day ever.
So what's up with this door down here? Is it
So you see this door is open. As you move into it, you start to see what appears to be a small room. You see a scattering of furnishings, some hides on the floor, bearskin on the wall, chair, stool, a huge chest, and a vast
Can't
bed
go
mounted with
indoor.
furs.
Both,
Not open.
actually.
Oh, it should have
Both.
been open.
Kinda.
There we
I
go.
mean,
I
there's
must
a
not
little
have moved it.
force through it.
There we go.
There we go.
So yeah, once again, furnishings, chest, vast bed mounted with furs that you see have been kind of hastily moved over to the side of the bed, off towards the southern wall, as if somebody had just woken up and left this room.
Got it.
And how are they sleep? Oh wait,
They're giants.
there were 3 sleeping that we murdered in their sleep.
Yeah. They were drunk giants. I mean, come on.
Give me a perception check, Kaylin.
Yay! I can do that. I can't do that.
Okay, yeah, you see everything I described.
Yeah. I want to go down and look at the chest.
Okay. You don't see a lock or anything on it. Seems to just be a storage chest, but it is closed.
All right. I want to open that because I'm an idiot. Like, it looks fine.
All right, you open it up and you see money.
Money! I found money! Ain't worth it.
A little bit of money.
It's a scattering of money. Do we even bother with the copper anymore?
I mean,
Yes.
I keep it to pay for food and drink.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I know.
It's still good at that.
It's good for one thing.
Paying bills.
Bed. Yep. Alright, so we'll slide that into the bag of holding.
Yeah, Waith is really cool.
Nothing else in the chest, no secret compartments, it's just a
So
piece of
much
shit,
damage.
I'm guessing.
Make an investigation check.
Sweet.
Do I hear anything on the other side of the door that I'm standing at?
Perception check.
Okay.
You search the walls of this chest and such, and you find no hidden compartments, nothing untoward. That's about it in there. Berwin, are you looking in that room, or are you just waiting at the doorway and then ready to leave?
I'm just kind of standing here,
Okay, give me a perception check.
leaning on the doorway.
As you're leaning on the doorway, kind of glancing around the room, you see up above this desk, about 9 feet off the floor, is a shelf. And from your perspective, you can see several things are sitting up high on this shelf.
Oh yeah, I would not have seen that.
How tall is the desk?
It's about 6 feet off the ground.
I'm gonna crawl in the chair,
Okay.
crawl on the desk, and reach above and.
All right.
Well, I
Mark
guess
and Order-
I'm what, like 3 feet?
Yeah,
or
you're
something?
almost, yeah, I mean, you're still well below the ceiling, but you can easily see over the shelf now that you're up on the desk. You find all this stuff.
All
Mark
this
and Order, you
stuff.
did not hear anything.
Okay. I would like to open the door.
All right.
I'd like to grab it all. Not down off my desk.
All right.
Go find Mark.
Markinor and Aelion, as you're looking down, you see what appears to be another small barracks here. You see typical giant clothing, hanging from the walls, and a couple of torches, smolder in wall-mounted cressets. And you see a wooden chest is standing near the western wall.
Okay. I'll make my way over to the wooden chest.
Okay.
And then I would like to check said chest for a trap on the latch or anywhere around it.
All right. Investigation check.
Okay. Oh God.
As you look
It's
around,
perfect.
you see a wooden chest here, no lock on it. Seems rather apparent. I mean, of course there's no lock. Why would they need a lock? You get very fixated on the fact that there isn't a lock, and you don't see any traps or anything on it either.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Was there anything
gonna
under
open
the
it.
bed, Havoc, in this room?
Dust mites, maybe? Very good.
Ooh, gross.
Giant dust mites, got it.
Yep. Roll for initiative. I'm kidding. Markin, would you say you're opening the chest?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a. I'm just kidding.
No, it's fine. I'll roll for it. Fine. What am I rolling for?
You're rolling for the money that you just got. You find a small
Yay.
pouch inside this chest, and it's sitting by its lonesome. You open it up and find platinum pieces within it.
Oh,
40 of
them. Okay, I'll add that to our stash of. How many did I have? 1,800 in my pouch or in the bag?
Sure.
something like that.
Yeah, 1,800 platinum pieces.
Markinor, as you come out of this room, I'm going to hand you the beaten silver comb set, a small copper mirror, and a large gold hairpin.
Set with a pearl.
Set with a pearl. Right.
Alright, I'm gonna go up because I remember seeing something coming out of this door earlier. Is it open?
You didn't see anything coming out of the store, no.
No, I saw him in the hallway, so I thought I did. So maybe I didn't.
Yeah, you saw it coming up this hallway or coming
I
out of
thought I saw something come out that door.
it. I thought I did. Yep. Door's closed, though.
Yeah, I'm just assuming it blew closed when I fireballed the entire hallway.
It's a little singed and burnt along with the walls all through this corridor.
Yeah.
Okay.
So can I try and open said door?
Sure. Give me an athletics check.
Oh, this will be fun. That's the whole reason I wanted to do this. Woohoo!
All right. Yeah, you're able to open the door.
Oh, nice. Oh my god.
Nailed it. Then you see
F.
a large club coming towards your face.
F.
21 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
All right. So you see this very ugly-looking giant surrounded by several others that are kind of shakily hiding in the corners of this room, holding things that they can make clubs out of, these large, like, rolling pins and such. But she immediately swings a large club at you, dealing 23 points of bludgeoning damage to you. And I need everybody to roll for initiative again.
You still alive?
Yeah.
Cool.
If.
Initiative on this page.
Roll, book macro.
Things.
How long does that last? Oh, up to a minute. Okay, it's gone.
Alrighty. Aelion, you see
Do it again.
immediately after opening the door, Kaylin is pushed back a step from a massive great club to the chest.
Can
What
we
would you like to
also
do?
can we also talk about the fact that it took him
between her and this big ugly brute
7 months into our campaign before he came up with a backstory?
to swing a whole bunch of times.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
absurd amount of swings coming in.
2 to 3.
All hit.
1, 2, 3.
18, 28. Okay.
Plus the Drahamasher. So plus 1.
Plus
And
1.
Then bonus action.
Also a hit. Another 9. 9s for days.
That's it.
All right, so rushing in, seeing Caitlin knocked back, you bring out Shatterspike and your rapier, charging forward, hitting with all of your attacks, drawing blood as this obviously female hill giant steps back from all the attacks, getting rocked back and forth from him, taking a good chunk of damage, but she is still standing. She turns around, yelling at the others in the room, says, "Get them, then!" And when rushes forward, seeing you, Aelion, is going to bring its makeshift great club around you. 16 is going to miss. Mark it over. Okay. Sorry.
Reaction. No. So that is an attack.
Hit.
Yeah, 7 months.
That's 15 on that guy.
15. Okay. All right. Able to bat aside this rolling pin that this female giant is using and stab her with Shatterspike. Now, Mark.
Okay, move up 5 so I can see into the room. I'm going to provoke opportunity attack from this one.
Okay. She's definitely gonna take it. Yeah. Misses.
Misses.
Solid.
And then do the thing.
Do the thing. All right, Spirit Guardian's coming back up.
17, and I'll go ahead and put my aura. Oh, almost all of them.
Oh, just 2 actually. All right, they both fail though, and
then
everything fails, so they all take 7.
Yeah. And then looking to the north east, I'm going to bring 2 Warhammer Strikes around on that one. Oof. Okay.
Oof.
Yikes.
All right.
Yikes, though. One sec.
Jeez.
36.
All
Could
right.
be worse.
As you bring the hammer around, you see this very nasty-looking female hill giant. You know, her cloths and such barely containing her body. You know, just bulbous fat and such. You swing the hammer down towards you, and you watch as she brings up her other hand, still looking towards Aelion, and just bats your hammer away.
Yes.
You feel that you might actually know what she's doing in a fight. You'll have disadvantage on your next attack roll against that target.
Disadvantage. Okay. Yep. I'll try it again.
All right.
Taking the attack at disadvantage. 18.
Still hit.
Okay.
Good hit. Good hit.
8 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right.
And that'll be my turn.
All right. So bulbous fat and nastiness just starts
Yeah.
bubbling over as you hit with this hammer, but she is very much still standing. Kaylin.
All right. Well, it was fat and fun. I'm gonna do something a little different.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna cast vicious mockery.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
I'm saying, man, if you could only see what we did to your children.
Oh, that's fucked up. That is so fucked up.
That's an alignment shift right there. I mean, you're
Well,
already evil,
no.
though.
She's already evil, so
So it doesn't matter. Never mind.
doesn't matter.
It's like
She does not seem bothered by your vicious mockery.
Oh my.
Wow.
she's either really smart,
Or too dumb to notice.
too dumb to notice. That's it.
All right. She kind of leans forward and takes a beady finger into her ear. What was that? I couldn't hear you. Berwin.
Gonna take a step back over here. You know what?
I'm gonna
cast
go.
Healing Spirit right here
Mm-hmm.
in the shape of a little wolf.
Shape of a
Okay.
little wolf.
You heal 5 HP.
Okay. 5 HP.
That's an action, I think. Oh, that's a bonus action?
Mm-hmm.
Arrow to this one. Yep.
Yep, you missed.
Weapons. Normal weapons. How you use. I don't get this. Aelion, how do you make this look so easy?
Plus
That's
13
my
to
turn.
hit.
All right, so
Double
the
my
small,
hit attack bonus.
transparent-looking wolf appears, kind of walking around in circles around Markinor, healing him up a bit. Then as you pull the bow back, it snaps forward and kind of catches on your hand, and you jerk it to the side, and as you do so, the arrow just flies off wide, landing into the wall, unfortunately missing. She's starting her turn. Gonna still fail, take 10. Come on, roll 20. There we go. All right. She is gonna look at one of the targets. She's gonna turn around towards Markinor. Swing twice.
Yeah.
20 to hit. Still just
Both
gonna
miss.
miss.
Just misses.
Oh, got real close on the second one though.
Got close.
That's another nat 20 save.
Right?
Yep. Big old hits down on the ground.
Oh, I forgot. My adamantine armor doesn't... I don't take crit hits anyways.
Yeah, you wouldn't take 20. Yeah, so you wouldn't take 20 extra damage anyway. All right, she swings at you twice,
Ow.
missing though.
Yeah, so by the way, let's talk about that for a second.
She doesn't have javelins.
My armor that I
She's gonna run forward.
don't want to get rid of. Oh, he's
Taking damage.
8.
Only 8, but she's gonna bring her great club around at you, Markinor. 20, also gonna miss. Getting real close,
Misses.
though.
So my armor is mithril plate that's been worked over, that has been dipped in adamantine.
Spirit Guardians roll.
Oh, sorry. Another 5.
Moving up towards you. Great club attack.
And then I don't
And back
even
to
take
Aelion.
crit anyway. So
And this there's still a big old target
just
in front of me.
it's so silly. Like my
Heck and
build
heck.
is just all about avoiding and not taking big damage,
And 20.
which is good. I mean that I'm playing my role, but
Still alive.
All right,
still crazy.
try to blow out her knee.
That's it. Another 6.
Which is probably at eye level for me.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, these guys are about 11 foot tall, 12 foot tall, right around there. Pretty tall. All right, 3 attacks out, doing good damage, putting lots of cuts into this very nasty old-looking hill giant, but she is still standing, albeit very wobbly at this point. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. This one gonna make its wisdom save.
That's a good
Ooh.
one.
Takes half damage.
Half damage. Oh, of course it takes half damage now.
Taking
So
7.
it takes about the same damage the other ones
That
does.
Yeah,
the
pretty
others
much.
have been taking, yeah.
Swinging at Aelion, 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right, for 8. And back to Markinor.
Okay.
Yes, healing.
Yes.
first
I did
turn, you
Where
healing.
is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I have way too many things. 5.
Okay.
Yeah, those are
That's 2 5s in a row. All right. I'm again going to provoke opportunity attack from the 2 and move over here. Kind of force my way in between everything.
Okay.
Both are going to miss. I'm going to swing at the one to the north
Okay.
twice, hopefully.
Hit.
And
Also a hit.
also a hit. Okay, first one and second one.
Okay.
20.
All right.
And
Anything else?
no, I just wanted to get here to try to stop them from beating on my friends back here.
Okay. So as you step forward, moving up to this hill giant, you catch her the first time kind of jumping through the air. She's kind of leaning over a bit with her knee being struck by a rapier. You're able to catch her across the back of the head. You hear a satisfying crunch as you do so, and her body begins to kind of slip forward. You quickly bring the hammer back up to this already seemingly dead, but still moving, so might as well swing again and hit her across the head once again. She flies up against the wall with the force of the impact and dies.
Double tap. Always double tap.
Always double tap.
double tap, man.
All right, Kaylin.
Not too close to that. So I'm gonna just Warlock special. Eldritch Blast, the one in the back there.
Okay.
13.
Hit.
There, let me roll damage first. 11.
Okay. Okay.
That's rough.
Back down.
Ooh.
5. All right. Yeah, so you get wrapped up a bit in your spellcasting, and you're not paying too much attention to your target. They'll have advantage on their first attack roll against you next round.
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
Yep.
And boom.
Uh-huh. 15 max damage.
Yeah.
All right.
And
Anything
before it missed.
That's it.
All right, so 2 of them going in, 1 going just wide, as Kaylin's getting a little bit full of herself and casting these Eldritch Blasts over and over again. But 2 definitely hitting their mark and damaging this female giant pretty heavily. Berwin.
Round 2, I'm bonus action. I'm gonna move it right here.
Okay, on the alien.
Yes.
All right. Boop.
You get 3.
And you get 3.
And I'm gonna take a step here and shoot this one with the bow.
Okay.
Or
Hey, you hit this time.
I do.
Wow.
There you go.
You remembered how to use a bow.
From 20 feet away.
Shut up.
Baby steps. Hit the big target that's really close first, then we move on from there. All right. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. The spectral dog kind of prances over to Aelion, circling him and healing him up. Arrow flies out. Not a lot of force behind it. Nothing compared to Aelion using a bow, but definitely damages as it sinks into the belly of this creature. But it's definitely still standing. She's dead. This one is not, however.
Does it follow?
No. You see it backing away. You see it throwing this, large piece of wood that it picked up off the ground, and it kind of shrinks back and begins to scream, "No! She's dead. We'll stop now." This one does much the same, throwing its weapon down and backing away from you. Aelion.
Well, this one hasn't had time to yet.
Oh, look.
No.
Heal 2, by the way.
Hi, Karma. Good to see
Hi,
you
Karma.
again.
You do heal 2 for your troubles.
Yeah, well.
You see her turning and to flee along with the others, and as she does so, she kind of dodges the attack. You're not really reading her movements as fleeing, but more so she just easily dodged your attack. Fear that she also might know what she's doing in combat. You'll have disadvantage on your next attack roll against it.
Okay, well.
Hit. Mm-hmm. Still alive.
Well. Bonus section.
Uh-huh. Not alive anymore. Turns and begins to sprint away from you, and you just stab her in the back with the rapier. She falls flat and skitters across the floor.
Just slowly walk forward.
All right.
Menacing.
Markinor.
I want to get right here.
Mm-hmm.
And just gonna hold my movement until, or to see if they try to do anything funny here. And then let the party decide what they're going to do with them.
All right.
Actually,
Kayla?
I'd like to go... Yeah, no, that spot's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay. First thing we'll do, step up and try and pet the spiritual doggy.
Come here.
Come here.
Have some healing.
Need some healing.
It likes being petted, apparently.
Yep. And then because we haven't given 2 shits about giants the rest of I just don't care what this one said.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
All hit.
Go away.
1929. Blast her against the wall and she falls down.
Yeah, I wasn't listening.
No, that was Markinor being lawful good and not
Oh, I know.
killing somebody who's backing down.
Yeah, no, I knew you left that for me.
Yeah, I'm like, no, can't do that.
I have friends that take care of my moral
I do.
ambiguity.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else, Caitlin?
That's it.
All right, Berwin.
Round 2. I'm gonna pass through my own healing spirit
Okay.
and hold my action. If this hill giant does need vicious.
Okay.
Ooh,
All right. Get 6.
All because I pet the doggy.
Yep.
it's happy now.
This one's dead. This one's not. She backs even further into the corner, kind of curling up into a ball, which is still about 7 foot tall. She screams, "No! I'll tell you where the matron's chest of goods is. Just don't kill me." Alien.
Tell me where. Now.
She immediately points right to her left. Under the bed! She keeps it under the bed. The key for it is on her. It's in her right pocket.
Okay, well. Thank you for letting me know.
Stab.
Okay. Fucking murder hobos are us. All 3 hit. 14, 11, 25, plus another 7, 32. Okay, still alive. No! I told you where it was!
And we appreciate
I
that.
guess. Yeah. I guess I'm done right now.
Keanu yells out. No, I yell out. I'll take care of it. Don't worry, Alien.
Okay.
It just turns around, Shatterspike dripping with blood. Oh, okay. Markinor.
Just gonna stand here.
Just judging Kaylin.
I'm just watching.
My god frowns upon this, even though I'm doing nothing to stop it. Heal another 2.
Well, technically he wouldn't.
Yeah, vengeance.
Yeah, vengeance, and these people did some pretty or these hill giants did some pretty awful things to the people of Sword
I don't know
Coast.
if these particular ones might have
By
done anything.
association.
Yeah,
Kill
guilty
them.
by association.
Okay, Kaylin.
Finish.
Yeah, so before, because I'm going to finish it. See, that should be about that. I'm just going to ask, is there anything else we should know hidden in this building?
With that, she's dripping blood all across her, she's looking around. She's like, I don't know. Just distraught.
All I heard was, I don't know.
Yeah, you cave her skull in with the second blast.
Yeah. Third one still went off anyway, I just didn't care.
Yeah, just pelting the body alien. You see it just bouncing against the wall repeatedly, dead after the first attack.
So we have an agreement that we're gonna dance through the wolf circle here, right? And everybody's getting
Yes.
healed up.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to hop through and take the key out of the pocket.
Okay.
I'll see if there's just under the bed, as he said.
Okay, so
If
That
you're all
was-
dancing through it, you'll have 6 turns, essentially.
6 turns
Yeah.
to do it.
Yep, that was 4, so you have 6 more.
that was the 3rd round that it was up. Just finishing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so
basically
6.
yeah, 6 more.
Roll your own d6, please.
So I can just do this for 6 turns, got it?
Well, roll
Yes.
it once. Roll it once, Berwin.
Roll it once.
Yep.
I was just gonna do a 6.
I was just going to roll 66.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, or just do that. Yeah, everybody roll 66. Take that much.
Dang.
Wow.
Damn it.
Wow.
Wow. That's
Wow.
pretty good.
Yeah. I think that puts me at full health.
All right, there you
Can I
go.
get that?
Nope.
I don't know. I'm over half now. Feels good.
Yep, I'm at
Alright.
full health.
Let's kick over to some different,
Cheerful music.
slightly less dangerous and such. All right, so as following the direction of this final, very much looking like a maid hill giant that you just slayed after she had given up the will to fight, you find a key on this very ugly, nasty old matron. And much like she just said, you check under the bed and you find a large chest with a heavy lock on it. You start to open the chest, looking through it. You find a bunch of stuff. You find 800 gold pieces. You find 3 very finely crafted platinum bracelets. And 4 potions within the chest as well. 2 of
Len.
which you initially can kind of surmise they're potions of healing. Though a third one looks like it as well.
You want to confirm this?
I guess I'll identify him. It takes forever. At least the ones we're not sure about.
You're unsure about 2 of them.
Yeah, I'll identify those 2.
You said
All right.
300 gold?
You find... So after going through and discovering and identifying takes about, 20 minutes, I think?
Yeah.
10 minutes per. You find 800 gold pieces, 3 platinum bracelets worth 1,000 gold pieces each, and 4 potions. Potion of healing, potion of superior healing, and a potion of poison, and a potion of mind control centered on hill giants.
The heck?
That might explain some stuff.
Potion of poison. Also, superior healing potion?
Mm-hmm.
Sell it. Is there anything else in this room?
Besides,
Man, so much stuff.
Yeah, as you're looking around, you don't see much else. You see a couple crates and such, but it seems to be just another living chamber that these maids and this matron were hiding in and hadn't exited out of due to the fighting happening right outside their doorway. But find nothing else.
Okay.
back to exploring.
Back to exploring.
Alright,
Okay.
remember there being a door up here, so I'm gonna go check that out.
Let me know when 10 minutes is up.
Yeah, I would have dropped right then there, because that took 20 minutes to identify the potions.
Oh,
Yeah.
Let's see.
Can I see what's if there's anything on this door?
Nothing on it. I'll kind of skip over ones that you don't need to worry about too much. You find a large room, very large kind of bed chamber before you here. You see it's hung with rugs and skins all throughout it, and there are hides on the floor. You see it holds a bed, 2 chairs, small table with a ton of cheap wine on it, a chest that looks to have some clothing leaking out of it, and other clothing hanging on pegs. You see this thick chain is set on into one wall over to the side. An old shield and some well-used weapons are lying on the floor near one of the corners. But as you investigate the room, you notice, like I said, the shield and the weapons are giant-sized, useless to the group of you. Don't really see anything of import in this chamber.
Even buried in the clothes.
Even buried in the clothes. Searching through them all, you don't find anything.
Yeah, I'm just assuming.
I just leave them scattered. Man, this guy needs to clean his room.
Yep. Where are we going next?
You saw a large chamber down to your southeast here you haven't explored. There's a few places
There's
up north you haven't.
A door over here
oh,
that we.
was there
Printed
anything in
by-
this chamber? We walked in
Yeah,
here.
there's-
No,
but
it-
then
not
everybody
really.
went north.
Not really. Yeah, y'all
We-
kind of
We walked in there, murdered an ogre and a hill
killed some
giant,
stuff and then
and
turned around and
left.
went this way. So
Okay.
We only went in
um,
that chamber because there were hill giants.
As you move into this one, you see numerous interesting things fill this place, which is dominated by an enormous fireplace in the center of it. The mantle of the fireplace includes a few items, including a shiny brass jar and appears to be a humanoid skull. The room has 2 tables, several chairs, and 2 stools, as well as rugs, hides, and skins on the floors and walls. You see pots and pottery flagons and platters on the tables. You see the walls display various trophies, heads of humanoids and other creatures, skulls, skins, and some arms and armor that looks pretty beaten and battered, probably something that they claimed off of people that opposed them. Directly across from the fireplace, you see 8 shields are mounted on the wall, all of which are humanoid size.
Ooh.
Eh?
Anything special about them, like any kind of decorativeness to them or anything like that?
Yeah.
Or are
See,
they just shield?
Or yeah, are they just kind of?
well, we're
plain
gonna find
shields?
out, peoples.
Oh yeah.
Gonna flare detect magic and
Cool.
kind of walk down and see if any of them light up.
Okay. Do you... As you're looking across these shields, Kaylin, you see the second one from the left lights up magic.
So like down here.
Yes.
Okay. Going to go and point at that one. That one.
That one.
Since I'm not
What
a shields
about-
person, and I've had issues with cursed shit, I'm not touching it. But
I'll walk over and take a look at it.
Yeah, it looks kind of beat up a bit. This shield has obviously seen battle,
Mhm.
but you do see a bit of layer of dust lies across it. Obviously, it's been here as a trophy for a long time. But even with the scratches and such across it, you notice that the shield still has a pristine quality. There are no dents or anything across the shield, even though it's obviously seen a good amount of fighting.
I'll pick it up. My problem is I can't attune to it right now because I have a ring of spell storing and the ring of protection and displacement cloak.
As you pick the shield up, you feel that it doesn't require attunement.
Perfect.
guess I'll identify it.
All right, it's been another 10 minutes.
We have
One
all
sec.
the time.
And you find out that it is a +1 shield. I will give to Markinor, I'm assuming.
Just what you need, right?
What was it? I'm sorry, I wasn't.
Plus one
+1
shield.
shield.
Okay,
More AC.
so 22. I'll have to have it modified. I can't use it right now because my spell focus is my shield.
Yeah, well,
Mm.
either way, that one's worth keeping.
Yep.
I don't know about the rest of them. You said there was a copper pot and what over the mantle? Copper.
You see a shiny brass jar and a humanoid skull up above the mantle of the fireplace.
Just for shits and giggles, I want to detect magic and see if either of those light up.
Neither do.
Okay, then I don't give a crap.
Okay.
Is there anything on the other side of this door that we can hear?
You do not hear anything, no.
Opening door.
Open it up.
All right.
That one time I got smacked by a club.
Right.
Who's opening the door?
I'll open it.
Okay, athletics check.
I'll
Just in
help.
case
All right.
there's another. In case there's another club coming.
Okay. All right, you're able to open the door. And 1919.
Well, neither hit.
All right.
The heck?
Quickly, you see a large white bear lunging at you as the door opens. its nostrils flaring as it's obviously smelled you before you walked up. It slashes and tries to bite at you, unable to gain purchase. And I'll need everybody to roll initiative. Well, honestly, there isn't really a point. It might hit you a couple times. That's about it.
The cave bear, right?
It's white.
Is
The bear. It's a bear.
It's definitely a bear. Yes.
It's
Wait, what's going on? I'm sorry, I had to step away. What's going on?
We're getting attacked by a bear.
They opened the door. A bear attacks.
before we just straight murder it.
Hi, polar bear.
Hello, bear.
Well, okay, fine. Everybody roll for initiative. We'll see how y'all handle this then.
Yeah, that's where I want to be. Very end.
God dang it!
The berry end.
The very end.
Boo!
The very end.
Very end.
Oh, okay. That's cool, I guess. There it goes. because it's using a cave bear stat block. That's fine. Okay. All right.
The very end.
Okay. Alien. Bear just bit and slashed at you.
Well, I'm a little pissed, but it's not a giant. And I just hear Merwin, wait, and so I'll just disengage and I guess step back a bit
Okay.
Run away.
All right.
and just hold my bow out and just wait.
All right. Alien backs away quickly. Just thing snarling at him. Kaylin.
Yeah, I'm gonna do much of the same. Back away.
Ironic, the initiative order was the exact order in which we were distanced from the bear.
Staggered. Yeah. All right. Kaylin also retreats. Berwin, you're screaming out. Wait.
I'm gonna use the third charge on the ring to cast Animal Friendship.
Okay.
Wisdom save.
4.
Hey! It worked.
Barely.
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 I hate it.
I'll let you convince a beast that you mean it no harm.
All right.
Yeah, we mean it no harm.
All
I
right.
can't
So
talk to it.
as you do so, you see this thing snarling and roaring at you as it stands in the doorway, seeing you all just kind of
Yes.
defensively standing up. Berwin, you hold out this ring, the magic tingling out through your finger and latching out to this bear.
Yes.
You see it looking directly at you, and then its face softens a bit as it looks towards you. The snarling stops, and it tilts its head to the side, and you see it kind of lowering its head a bit, not really moving in an aggressive manner anymore.
Hey guys, can y'all come to me a bit? And I back to the other side.
Yep.
Can we freely move?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. It's charmed for 24 hours, so...
I shoo it out the door. I shoo it out of the building, however long that takes.
Make a persuasion check.
If I need to go get meat,
Don't make him take his slipper off.
Just grab some dead hill giant.
Right, that's what I was thinking.
As you kind of start shooing it looks at you a bit, inquisitively and tilts its head to the side, and then you see it turn around and walk back into the room.
Well, that didn't work.
Whatever, we get 24 hours to explore the
Yes,
Yeah, just charm. So.
we can't burn the place down. I'd like to poke my head inside. Oh,
As you look around this room, you see another sleeping chamber. You see the room has a bed, small table, chair, a stool, 2 chests, and a coffer, plus some rugs, hides, and the like.
I'd like to walk over here and check here. As I do, I pat the bear.
The bear kind of looks at you and then kind of spins in a circle and lays down on this large rug in the middle of it, which you clearly notice is another bear rug that it's sitting on.
Damn.
Savage.
Do I see anything over here?
You see a bed, small table, a chair, a stool, 2 chests, and a coffer, plus rugs, hides, and the like. You could look further if you'd like to give me an investigation.
Yes. Yes. I very would much like to.
Do it with disadvantage.
Can I use my inspiration to go back to normal?
Sure, now you can make a normal roll.
Perception, you said?
Investigation.
Investigation.
Oh God.
As you
That's
look around the
awful.
room, you start looking, immediately through the 2 chests. You find nothing but clothing. This huge, very feminine-looking clothing that you kind of recognize matches some of the clothing that you saw in one of the hill giants in the large, great hall that you fought all of them in. You're assuming this might be the head female giant's room. However, as you look around, you don't find anything useful inside any of these chests. Just clothes.
Hmm. There's a shelf above the table.
Make a persuasion check. Or perception, sorry. Persuasion. Convince me there's there's no shelves. There are no shelves.
Do we find a kill, pillage, return, repeat note anywhere in here? I'm still
nothing.
looking for one.
Haven't found one, nope.
I honestly doubt if these guys could even read.
They can write? Hill giant?
Can you describe the desk to me again? If there's
Appears to
anything
be a
at the desk.
a large kind of writing desk. No drawers or anything on it. Very simple construction. You see it lies barren on top of it.
There.
Yes.
Okay.
Since everybody's in the room except Berwin, give me perception checks.
Because I already failed.
Markinor and Aelion, as you're kind of scanning around the room, looking for any clues or anything of the sort, you see a bit of a shine coming from below the blankets, kind of upturned a bit on this bed. You see the straw mattress down below it, where it's got holes and such through it, and you see something shining within one of those holes.
Neat. And walk over to Aelion and say, "You didn't see that?"
Walk over to
Or
Aeon.
to Berwin, I'm sorry.
Huh?
You didn't see that?
I look over as I'm sitting next to the bear, petting it. Scratch,
like
giving
to-
it a bunch of scritches.
Look a little closer.
As you look in there, you reach your hand in and you see what you saw shining was a gemstone that was in an open pouch kind of facing outward. So you were looking inside the pouch.
Mm-hmm.
And you pull the pouch out. It's pretty large and kind of heavy. You find this leather pouch has 29 gems within it.
Holy crap.
Some gems worth a good amount of money.
Oh. Any diamonds in there?
4 of them. Or 3, sorry. The 500 gold piece ones.
Oh.
Okay,
Hold on to
we
those.
can work with
Yeah,
those.
are the ones you need, right?
Yeah, we're
Yeah, I
not
need
selling
some of
those.
Absolutely not.
Any rubies?
1 large ruby worth 1,000 gold pieces. 3 diamonds worth 500 gold pieces. 4 emeralds, 8 sapphires, and 13 this quartz-looking material. Not worth a whole lot.
Okay, we're not selling the ruby or the diamond.
Yeah, so I still have the 1 ruby from before as well.
Yeah.
So that's 2. We now have 2 1,000 gold rubies.
Hashtag spell component.
Yes.
Hashtag I hope y'all wrote that down because I don't have it written down. I made that up on the fly.
I have it.
Don't ask later what was in there because I won't remember.
I've already copied and pasted them.
Good.
I mean, we could just go through the the chat log.
Well, I
The
didn't
chat.
type out what they were, just gems. So
Oh,
I made out
No.
what they were up
The
on.
other the cheaper gems don't really matter as much, but
Right.
the diamonds and rubies definitely matter.
Okay. All right. What do you want to do now?
Splurring.
Yeah, keep going.
Okay.
Leave
well,
the bear in
my
the
bear.
Oh yeah, bear.
If it doesn't want to leave, that's not our problem.
But it is. If we're gonna burn the place down,
Yeah, that's true.
it may not be y'all's problem, but
I'm
Now you're gonna be a druid?
yeah, now?
what do you mean now? I'm
Remember the first
trying
time
to be
bear?
good. I
Remember the
know
first
I
time
have
we made a
been.
bear?
That
Shut up.
that great sword that you carry says otherwise.
I mean, if you want to try and get it out, you can try and get it out with dead hill giant meat.
Okay, so I know that's a lot of text. Sorry, but the top half of that, where it's like communicating with animals,
Mm-hmm.
could I attempt to just tell it to flee? Like, just get out of here.
Get out of here.
So yeah, as you reach down, kind of speaking, in a tone of voice, trying to convey your emotions, you feel that this polar bear understands you and kind of looks at you, but then you get kind of its mood, not necessarily defensive, but it kind of negative, as in like it's not going to do that.
Well, not a lot I can do.
This is its home.
A
The only thing that I can think of is to leave the doors open and he'll find his way out when he's hungry.
You mean eat all the dead hill giants?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Although he'll get sick, I imagine.
As I leave, I give it another head pat,
It leans into your scratch.
scratch between the ears. Goodbye, bear, and walk out.
All right, where y'all headed?
Yelp. North.
I keep walking up here. See this weird cat. Walk by the cat.
You don't
My
want a
cat.
party cat?
It is my party cat
Yeah.
that I can't control for some odd reason.
You should be able to. Question mark? Oh nope, just kidding. Haha.
Oh wait, that's my. What am I doing?
There you go. Now you can.
Yay! No, it probably is in another dimension right now, but I can pop it back into place because we're not in combat.
All right.
I actually used it in here, that's right.
Yeah, you used it a long time ago, and I zoomed it back up there so you could have to see it again. All right.
Doors.
2 doors, big old doors.
I probably shouldn't investigate, given my previous
we have
expertise
a
on
party
display in the polar bear.
It's this
Okay,
little
you're gonna
token
listen to
right
the door,
here.
check it and everything.
I will defer to somebody else who's a bit better at it.
Yeah, fine, I'll do it. I don't care.
Guess I'm just bad at it.
All right, investigation check.
Nope.
Very large, giant-sized door. Don't hear any sounds coming from beyond it. Don't see any traps or anything.
So can I try and open it? Because this will be fun again.
All right, athletics check.
Woohoo!
Doesn't budge.
Yeah. Didn't
I go-
expect it.
To the other door and try to open it.
Athletics check.
Okay. I'm gonna. Even if
Doesn't budge.
doesn't budge. I was gonna say, even if I succeeded, I was gonna pretend like, oh man, these doors are really difficult to get open.
You're like pushing it open, everything, like making a show of it and everything, and then you kind of
Then you're
open the
like,
door
oh
and you're
wait,
oh shit, I
it
can't
really
open
isn't
it.
opening.
Okay.
I'm gonna try it again.
Okay.
This time, like ramming my shoulder into it, like, come on, door, fucking open.
Doesn't
Perfect.
You want some help there?
Yes.
Can I walk up and open the door?
Sure, give me an athletics check. Doesn't
We've met the real boss. The door. Okay, I'll help Markinor this time.
Okay,
Look,
Mark
buddy.
with advantage. Athletics check.
I think we can both get this if
Maybe.
we both try.
If it's a fucking
Where
7.
if it's 2 7s.
Doesn't budge.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, let's take a second. Can we take 10 and open the door?
Sure. So as you all kind of look at each other, like Markinor's sweat dripping down his face, Berwin just completely stumped. Like no doors have really given you this much trouble. Aelion kind of looks up at the door and sees a handle on it. I wonder if it's one that you can pull open, and walks over and gently pulls the door open.
Good job, boys. Girl. We are
It's okay. I was gonna do the whole, action movie thing where I like turn my back to it, like, okay, we're gonna take 10 and think about this, and then he's gonna run up and try to like jump and surprise the door open. You know what I'm saying? Ah, no.
All right, as you move into this room, discovering the mysteries of the pull door instead of push door, you see it contains a long table that appears to be kind of a meeting table. At one end, you see a great chair, a lesser chair on the opposite end, and then 6 stools surrounding it.
I did, actually.
As you move forward, start looking at this table, you see what appears to be a rough map of the area drawn on a large animal skin. And as you kind of investigate it, you start to see little circles and X's marked through those circles. And based on your information that you received when you took this job, you can see that the areas marked on there that are X'd out are places that have been raided by these giants.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
you see a few other circles that aren't X'd out that you kind of surmise are plans, for future raids going forward.
I think we found our raid map.
Only fueling my hatred for these horrible beasts.
You see several shelves, a smaller table and chair, and a few miscellaneous items, mugs, paper scraps, old knife, rock paperweight, and such. Round out the furnishings in this room. You see there are hides and walls on the floor, including what appears to be a large, another trophy down in the southwest of this chamber. That some of you recognize appears to be the head of a manticore.
Manticore.
Yikes.
But a manticore hide, rather, not a stuffed head.
Like, over this area?
Yeah, down in the southwest corner.
Oh, okay.
It stands out with the stripes and different colors going down it and everything.
Well, if it stands
That's
out,
kind
I
of cool.
definitely want to go and look at it.
Okay.
While he's doing that, can I listen at this door?
Sure. Both of you give me perception checks, I guess.
Okay.
Hey, there we go. Okay, we're good. I'm good.
Perception or investigation, Markinor. If you're looking
Okay,
closer to
yes.
that, your
Yeah, that's
choice.
fine.
Okay.
There we go.
Berwin, as you're listening to the side of the door, once again, a very large door, but doesn't seem to have any sound or anything beyond it. Markinor, as you're looking at this hide, you've noticed, like I said, it's very large, covering up a huge section of this wall down here. Came from a very large beast, a very large manticore. But as you're looking at it a little bit, you start to see creases against the hide coming from the backside. And you walk over and kind of move some of the hide away, and you see what appears to be a hidden door.
Oh. Well, I just like the hide, because the hide's fucking awesome because it's from a manticore. But
Shove it in the
okay.
bag.
I'm taking
is super
the
cool.
hide with me. Absolutely. 100%
right.
getting stuffed into the bag of holding.
Okay.
Is
Decorations for the key.
Mhm.
the door I'm at push or pull?
You can clearly see it's a pull open door.
I pull it open and hide behind the door as I pull it open.
Athletics check. 'Cause these are highly amusing. Doesn't budge.
Did you
Need some
look at
help
the
down
door
there,
to see
everyone?
if it's push or pull first?
Perfect.
It's got a handle on it, and
It can go either direction, even
Ah,
though
hell.
it has a handle.
Sure.
I
somebody make
push
with
it
advantage.
open.
Sure, make it with advantage. Doesn't move. Oh wait, yeah, still doesn't move. You're not sure if it's because it's push or pull or just the sheer size of the door is stopping you.
Guys, I'm done with these doors.
I try.
I help.
Do it
Kind
one more-
of.
One more. The advantage.
Yeah. Can't do
That's
that.
like,
Ooh.
hey,
Hey, it
Is
opens.
that it?
hey.
You
And you're
said
disgusted to see all of my dead tokens that I put in here. That was where I was throwing them all. 'Cause I'm like,
That
they're fucking everywhere. I've got to move these somewhere.
was
All right.
amazing.
so. You said I see like a seam or something.
Yeah, you basically see. You couldn't see it due to the this hide across it, but as you move the hide out of the way, you clearly see a somewhat. It's very easy to see without the hide there. You shoved it in the bag holding. You clearly see a door, but
Oh.
it was hidden behind this this hide beforehand.
Oh, okay. Does it look like there's like a release anywhere, or can it just be pushed open?
No, it's for all intents and purposes, it's a regular door. It was just hidden by the hide.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah.
not a secret door. It was just a
Gotcha.
hidden door.
It's just hidden like behind.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll grab the handle. Does the door open, push open, or pull open? Because I'm gonna ask that for every freaking door from now on.
It pushes open.
Okay.
Berwin and everybody down the other side, you see what appears to be an arms room as you open this door finally. You see armor, shields, and weapons are stored all across this room. Some giant size and some actually smaller and humanoid size.
Kaylin, can you go see if any of them are special? I'm gonna go roll up this map so we can take it with us.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna wander around the room with detect magic.
All right. You don't initially see anything, but then you start to see some kind of light of magic from the southeast corner of the room. You can't make it out. It's real befuddled. Marking where the door opens.
Yes.
You
I
move
need
closer
irony.
and you see some kind of object, long and slender, a good 5.5 to 6 feet tall, is wrapped in an old rag. And as you kind of move the rag away, the magic shines brightly as you see a large javelin. The blade of it kind of curved in this very sharp and pointy edge, and you see at the bottom of it, it also has another blade. It's a double-bladed javelin, essentially, at both ends. You see blue and yellow stripes of metallic coloration all the way down it. It's very ornate and very much magical.
Okay. I'm gonna pick it up and take it.
Okay. Markinor, as you look in here, you see a room beyond the door. And as you look around, you see some shelves and such along it. You look to the northwest into an alcove, and you see several scroll tubes under a stack of logs, kind of halfway concealed, but not very well. And then up to your north, you see a stairwell leading downward.
Okay. I'm gonna look. You said there's scroll tubes.
Yeah, kind of underneath a pile of logs up in an alcove.
Okay.
This alcove
Oh, in the
here.
corner there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look
Grab 'em
through
all.
them, kind of, open them and see if there's anything inside of them.
Okay. The first couple that you go through have nothing inside of them. They're empty. The third one, though, you see is sealed and marked with a triangle surrounding the letter Y. And as you pop it open, breaking the seal, looking inside of it, you see instructions written in Giant. Do you understand Giant?
What he does.
No, I don't think
Does
so.
anybody understand Giant?
I have the Helmet of Comprehend Languages, but I don't think that's going to help me here.
Oh, wait a minute. I
That
can read it.
does?
I don't
You
think
have,
it
like,
helps
devil's
with
eyes
reading.
or
I think it
anything?
only
No,
helps with...
I have Eyes of the Cat, whatever the frickin' thing. I can read all language.
Eyes of the Runekeeper?
Yeah, that's it.
Eyes of the cat.
Eyes of the Cat.
I was going to say the Crypt Keeper, and I'm like, that's not right.
Oh, yeah, I understand any written language that I see. But I
as long as
must
you're
be
wearing the helmet.
touching the surface of it to be able to read it. So, yes.
Okay. So as you do so, and then Kaylin joining with this large spear or javelin in her hand, looking very ornate, kind of half wrapped in this tattered rag, she's able to see this note too. You both are able to read. There are instructions leading basically on the next raid to another small village that needs to be sacked. You see it's all written in Giant, and at the bottom of it you see a name that's signed into this, and the name is... Oh shit! Keyboard hand. Eklavdra.
Eklavdra. Okay.
Okay.
Let me open my notes. God, roll 20. Why are you so slow right now?
And as you look a little bit further, you find one more that has a map in it. One more tube rather that has a map in it that reveals the floor plan of this level. Basically showing you all the different rooms that you're able to surmise at this point, minus a few places marked as barracks. Up to the northeast, you have explored pretty much everything within this floor.
The name, is that... Does that sound... Is it, like, signed by that person?
Yeah, it's down at the bottom
Okay.
right, or bottom left.
I was just making sure, like, does it... Anywhere on the note, does it say where they were headed next?
It says a village name on there, one that you don't recognize. You assume it's probably another small, establishment
Just
or
a
something
small,
along there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Village,
you
okay.
don't. You don't recognize the name of it, but you can clearly see that it was instructions to attack this village next.
Okay. I'll put the note back into the spell scroll, tuck the spell scroll into my pack, and we'll keep moving on. Saw the map, right? There was a map.
Yeah, it's in your
here.
bag.
Okay.
Oh,
No,
the
not that
other-
map.
the
The
other
floor
little
plan map. Yeah.
Yeah, you see a floor plan leading, like I said, showing you all the stuff on this.
We
Okay.
need to check out
So,
that barracks, but
so
Just
based on where we're at, we see that the stairway leads downstairs. Does it show what's downstairs?
It does not.
Okay, so it's just this level then.
Correct.
Okay.
Just a floor plan of the steading itself.
Yeah, because we could see the stairs going down, but yeah, other than that. Okay. So, and there was one other place you guys wanted to go here, based on that map.
we can hit it after we check down here, probably.
Okay. Yeah, let's.
Because we're already here.
I've updated all the notes. I have everything written down. Yeah, I'm good. I'm keeping the map for the raid sites and stuff on me. Actually, I'm going to take that one out of my cloak and I'm going to roll it up and put it inside of the spell scroll case with the other map, or the note.
All right.
And then, yeah, we're good to go.
All right. So, excuse me. Planning on just heading downstairs?
Yes.
Can we stop and take a...
Yeah, that's what this is going to be our...
oh, no, I'm sorry. I mean like a short rest here.
You can try.
Probably better to do it in that weapons room because it's only got one entrance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of weapons.
Just start throwing them at them.
Yeah,
All right.
let's do that. We'll go into that room and take a short rest, and then afterwards we'll proceed downstairs, and then
Okay. All right. So as you all make your way back, knowing that you found 2 sets of stairwells leading down, so obviously there's something more to this steading than just the building that you've gone through almost in its entirety at this point, only missing one little section up to the northeast. But you decide to shut the door behind you as you look around this room. Once again, weapons just piled all over the place and armor and such, but nothing really looking pristine and such. And Kaylin assuring you that the only thing that really was notable was this javelin that she found. With that, you all hunker down, keeping an eye on the door and listening around you. And an hour passes and you don't hear anything. It's actually quite quiet. It seems like nobody is left to roam the halls of this steading up to this point. Though you do wonder if anyone may have wandered away to any other places within this steading. But that is where we're going to end the session for this evening.
All right, so
Cool.
Short rest, channel divinity's back. I can use medic for you guys, so
I'm good. I'm at
on short rest if you need healing. And let me make sure I can make my medicine check. I should, because I have a plus 12. Say I should. Yeah. So yeah. You can forego your dice roll and take maximum.
On all of them or just
On
Can I do that before the short
any
rest?
of them? Any of them.
Cool.
Creature can only do once per rest, regardless of how many hit dice.
Yeah, so it looks like just one.
Yeah, hold on.
That's the way I'm kind of reading that, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way I read it, is that it's only
Oh
one
yeah,
hit die.
yeah, you're right. A creature can do so only once per rest.
So yeah, 1 hit die will be max value, and then any others you spend
Oh,
beyond
yeah.
that.
Gotcha. Yep. So yeah.
So it's the-
Can I just use my second wind right
So-
before the short rest?
Yeah, if you want to.
Then short rest. Get it back.
Sure.
And
So my fighter level's 3, so I just
Okay, that works.
gain full.
Number 4.
That would put me over.
So I'm going to change that 5 to the...
rest. It's
To the
fine.
max. Okay.
Or no, sorry, the 3.
Okay. That's fine.
So 10, 15,
Um,
32.
spiders. Okay. Do I get war priest back?
Safe.
Long rest.
I'm back.
Okay. I'm all set.
Woo, wild shape back.
So go here, short rest.
And then after the rest, can I identify the javelin?
Sure.
Just to get it done so I don't forget later, because I
Okay.
will.
Short rest is done.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna end stream and I'll be right back. All right, so that's gonna do it for tonight. Thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate having so many people tune in for our fun and exciting Sunday session. Don't forget, Tyranny is back on Tuesday, Giants on Wednesday, and then Stealing Dragons on Friday. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed and had a lot of fun with us. I know we enjoy playing and having you hop in with us. We're going to go over to Phoenix Rising, who is doing it looks like a Harry Potter version of D&D, but I could be wrong. Go over there, say hi. If you don't already follow them, give them a follow. And I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Don't forget, tune in 7:30. I want to see you here. Have a good night, guys. See you soon.